Oh shit! Damn, you say what now?
You get that big ass light right there, nigga.
And don't worry about my light. There you go. We're live. What's up? We wait on Miss Lucario. Lucario will be here in about 15 minutes, guys. We're not doing a pineapple show today. We are doing a review show. Fifth, you got it. Go ahead. You got the wheel. Fifth, 50 minutes. 19.
Man, what's happening with everybody, man? Let me check the comments, see who's up in here, man.
What's up in this month?
What's happening with everybody, man?
Yeah.
Man, what's happening with y'all, man?
Our dog Lucario is on the show, and what was it? Alphas versus bitches and shit or some shit?
Yeah, something like that. Some of the B. Some of the B, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. I watched this motherfucker, but I know I missed a lot because I was kind of dozy. Yeah, you know, you just chilling, man. You just kind of dozing and shit.
Yeah.
So I was definitely dozy, nigga. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over that today, guys. Lines are open. If y'all have questions, y'all can call in. Mr. Lucario will be here. Mr. Lucario will be here soon. But you ready to start this thing, dog? And just
we can start up, man.
Let's go ahead and start. Here we go, man. Here we go. Let's start this bit.
Should be the stable ones. Men don't need to be crying in front of women. And ideally, they're not splitting chores. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I think that if a woman cannot look up to you in some way, then she cannot respect you. And if she cannot respect you, she cannot love you.
I totally disagree. I totally agree.
Totally disagree.
That's a woman right there.
I totally disagree.
That's a fucking woman right there.
That ain't no woman. That can't be no woman saying no shit like that. That's a woman? Fuck out of here.
You can tell me, man.
I don't fucking know. All right, here we go. Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he wearing a leopard shirt?
Yeah, bitch ass nigga, man. His whole swag is bitch.
Man, the fuck out.
And then the one to the left, all the way to the left, with the black t-shirt on, all of them are vaginal, but I think he may be the most vaginal nigga on
the brother all the way to the far left.
He ain't no brother, man. I don't know. I think he's like Filipino or something. He probably
okay. All right.
He in that range, but you can tell he's a bitch ass nigga, man.
All right, let's see what's up.
Step forward if you agree with the prompt. Men are designed to want to sleep with multiple women.
Wait, why are they stepping forward?
They stepping forward, man, because they gotta go to the chair and talk about it.
Wait a second. They don't believe that we're designed to sleep with multiple women?
Yeah, that's why these bitch ass niggas. And watch what they say. See, I'd have been walking up there like George Jefferson. You nigga, man, I'd have just been. Nigga, I'd have been in there. Come on, bro. We know what this is, but I don't think they're really hearing the question. Either says men are designed to want to sleep with women, multiple women,
multiple. Okay.
Yeah, come on, man. We can have babies at 100. What does that fucking tell you?
It tells you a lot.
I'm glad Lucario stepped up right away, man.
Oh yeah, he was the first one up.
I would say I definitely agree that men, want to sleep with multiple women. I think it's natural because one of the things is because we have so much sperm and that we produce so much sperm, and that makes us want to repopulate the earth basically. And so a lot of times what happens is I think that society is telling men not to do that for whatever reason. You know what I mean? And some guys fall into that. But I definitely believe that, men actually want to be with multiple women because it's just a natural thing in us. This is why you hear all the time, men always cheating and guys feel like they, trying to hide the cheating and everything like that. And if it was natural for them to just want to be with that one woman, then cheating wouldn't even be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I think for the way we were cultured, I agree with.
He doesn't sound like an alpha to me, though.
Now I think he's on the wrong side, and I think when I was watching this, like he was definitely to me on the wrong side.
Yeah, you can tell that.
That's why I'm looking forward to Lucario coming in because
he
can shed some light.
There ain't no thunder in this one.
That, but also to just through human history, right? For survival, maybe this is old school thinking, but it's just like for survival, you need to have lots of kids. So if someone's pregnant, how do you keep multiplying? You just more women, right? Not saying it's right or wrong, but it's just kind of the way. I think women even cheat too. It's like 50-50.
Yeah, I think women also want to do their thing, you know what I'm saying, in some situations, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just men. I think it's a natural, like I feel like because that desire is there, it's a natural thing.
Does it make you feel like they're at the winner table and all the motherfuckers in
Yeah,
the
not Kevin though.
right? No, not Kevin.
This motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay.
For, you know, if we're talking specifically men, that desire to want to do it is natural in us. So then therefore you're going to want to do it. So I don't think it's a, you know, a natural thing to just be with this one woman. But at the same time, when I'm with this one woman, I only want to stay with her. It's almost like I'm lying to myself if I just want to be with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense. But the question is that the end point? Is being with multiple women the end point? I'm of the firm belief that it is important to position yourself as a man to have the capacity to be with as many women as you possibly can, and position yourself in a way where you understand female nature and you maximize your potential as a man.
See, this is why I got a problem with him. Why the fuck do I want to understand female nature?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, man, they put on a suit and they believe that is a part of a different standard for a man, you know, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? I respect that, but because I got a couple, you know, sharp, you know, shoes. I don't wear that shit unless I absolutely have to, nigga. I make money without it, dog. A lot of it.
Yeah, that don't make any fucking point. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
And that's where I don't necessarily agree that just because there's a deeper desire to continue to do it means it's going to be the most optimal thing for you and your own ability to thrive at the highest level and connect with God.
I never understood. I never understood really the whole suit with the small bottoms.
Yeah, you want the ones you mean to poke your toe,
to poke your toe to get in, and then they don't put no socks on and shit. Like, I never understood that shit to me.
That might be cultural. That might be a
nigga, man.
culture. That might be
nigga. Nah. This nigga's doing that. This nigga's not doing that.
To be with multiple women, right? But it's like, especially
there's no such thing as frame, brother. There's no such thing as frame. Okay, men don't hold a frame. You talking about a picture frame?
What is that? What is a frame?
Hey, Joshua, is that a picture frame? What the fuck is a frame, motherfucker? Tell us what a frame is, dog. Because you on with some men. So what the fuck is a frame that you put on your wall? Because we don't talk like bitch PUA shit over here. What the fuck is a frame? Can anybody in the room tell us what a frame is? Super chat right here, man. He says, come finish show. Thought I was going to group hug. Show start. Wait. Yeah.
You talking about the show right here? We reviewing and shit.
Okay, we reviewing. Okay, no doubt. Yeah, fuck is a frame and shit. Fuck is that bitch ass shit. Here we go.
I mean, here's the thing, especially when you're in a relationship, right? It's like, it's better to grow together with somebody than multiple people, which I totally agree. But I think in the dating terms, it's like,
well, here's the thing. Fifth, grow together. And Lakari will be here soon, guys. Shouldn't she be growing with you? Because you're evolving.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I was questioning his whole.
Oh, wait, hold on. Our dog is here.
Ooh, what up?
What's happening?
Hey, give me a clap. Hit that clap button, motherfucker. That bad boy. Give out my motherfucking dog, man.
What's up, my nigga, man?
What's up, man?
What's up? We got in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm proud of you, Lucario, man.
Yeah, man,
you always hold it fucking down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
all the time.
You're better than me, though. I will tell you, dog. You are fucking better than me.
Now, you know, it's funny because, like, in the beginning, when we sat down, like that first scene where you saw me talk first.
Yes.
So we all sat down and nobody talked. So I had to just talk first. And it was just like, I just kind of said the first thing and then we just kind of started it off from there. You know what I'm saying?
You walked first. You sat first. So everything you did was the first.
Where's your suit at, bro? Like, you didn't want to wear no suit?
Guys said, fuck that shit.
Where the fuck is your Armani suit, dude? Yeah. I'm with you, Lucario, man. Like, hey, motherfucker, like, this is manly too. You know what I mean? Like, I look, man, I don't, unless you tell me this is a requirement, motherfucker, I'm not wearing this shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's real motherfucking shit. So Lucario, like we say, let's say again, Lucario's here, and we want to pick his brain on what he was thinking about the guys and all this stuff. So let's get into it. Here we go.
There's nothing wrong with being multiple women. because I
He
think
was on the
that's
wrong
just
side though,
dating.
Lucario. This Kevin guy, he's supposed his bitch ass was supposed to be on the other side. I knew on the tug of his denim button up that he needed to be on the other side, dog. He was all over the place.
You notice they're talking to Lucario. Like, did you notice
They talked to Lucario.
Yeah, they're all at Lucario and shit.
No, but you know it's funny. So the guy, this dude, he was on the show on Netflix called Bling Empire. So a lot of people recognize him from that, or whatever. The Asian dude, yeah. So he's on this show on Netflix. But it was funny because there's a part in the show that because we shot this for like maybe 3 hours and it only took an hour. So there's a lot of stuff that's like that wasn't necessarily there. So they cut certain things from it. But we was there for about 3 hours shooting, and there was a part where they were asking about paying for sex or something like that, and then he and it was like talking about going to strip clubs, and then so he was saying certain things, but he didn't want his girl to know that he was saying it. So I guess he was glad they took him out.
You bitch ass nigga.
He said, "I don't want my girl to notice, so we gotta take this out."
No, he didn't say that necessarily, but he was hoping they would take it out because he didn't want. I guess he didn't want to hear that part of the situation.
My God, he reminds me of Turkey from the other show. Just can't say something in front of his woman and shit.
Right. So it's that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
My God,
Experimenting, it's finding other people, but are we naturally made to just always be with one person? It's like if that were true, then these first thoughts of being with another woman, even though I'm in a committed relationship, would never occur. But it comes up once in a while. But it doesn't mean I'm acting upon it. So
and you might be being generous about saying once in a while. It probably comes up quite a bit.
Well, it depends what kind of relationship you're in, I guess, or how good of a
right
date
there.
it is, right?
No doubt.
I'm so tired of men pandering to women through show. Just be fucking honest.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, when you see a woman with a fat ass that fits your style, I don't give a fuck who you with.
Yeah.
You thinking I will definitely tap that ass. I don't give a fuck who you are. So he's making it seem like this depends on what type of relationship you in. You know, just she may be making you so happy. Bitch ass nigga right here. Woo. Ooh, you know what the Lord said? You know what, Fifth? You can't go to no shows like this, dog. You're ruining the show.
They'll kick you the fuck out, dog.
They would. They probably would.
They kick you out.
But I would say for me, if it was totally natural, even though I was nurtured into only being with one woman, that these thoughts wouldn't occur then.
Right. And the thing with me, I'm non-monogamous. So I have a wife, I have a girlfriend, and I still, from time to time hook up with other girls. You know what I mean? And so
look at debaters in the back saying, what are they talking about?
I'll tell you my worst one, dog. When he comes up,
okay, it's like, why are they? What are they saying? Girls? They get girls?
And the thing is, it feels regular to me. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to do it or doing it because I'm forcing myself. It just feels just natural, like it's something I want to do. You know what I mean? And so to not do it feels unnatural. You might just want this one woman for a relationship. I can understand that. But sexually, though, I think it's all BS.
Yeah, I agree. I think a man can absolutely be head over heels in love with a woman and still sleep with other women and it not mean anything to him.
Right.
And I think all men have the proclivity to want to sleep with other women. Now, whether they're able to speak to that and actually act on that or not, or if they've been able to, like you said, like religiously find a way to work around it. And I think religion has been great for that, because if it weren't for religion, we probably would not have society. But I think what's most important to identify is that a man should create choice in his life. And if you have choice, you should be able to do as you wish, particularly like in your case, like in my case, if there's no deceit.
Exactly.
It's the lying. That, in my opinion, is actually the overall problem when guys, tend to go outside of a relationship. They lie to the woman. That's the problem.
So when I was growing up, I was under the belief of just being with one woman, right? Like I was a virgin for a very long time. Then one girl broke my heart. So that caused like a lot of insecurity, resentment towards the other side, right? And then I just became like a man.
Oh, he was red pill? Resentment. What have y'all ever resented a girl that did? Where's that?
I don't know what resentment means, though. What the fuck is that?
You know what I feel like sometimes? I feel like when guys when they don't really learn game, that's where the resentment comes in. Because once you learn game, you realize like what you did in all situations in your relationships from now, from the past, and what you're gonna do later. So I think sometimes all that resentment shit comes from just not having an understanding of what you did in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. All right, here we go. All right, no doubt.
More for a little bit.
The problem is you have guys who are monogamous, but they're monogamous because they're forced to be monogamous, in a way meaning that they have no choice because they don't have the skill to attract multiple women.
And
You know what I like what you notice Fifth what Lucario's doing. We're gonna talk about you because you're here, Lucario, like you ain't in the fucking room and shit. But I love how the engagement that he's moving. You see what I'm saying? Fifth, he's controlling the whole motherfucking room. It's like
I know. I peeped that.
You notice how he's because everybody else is kind of like frozen. Cario's laid back like he just got done fucking or something. He's just like, hey, you know, and he's just like moving and shit.
Yeah, so I like how you made it seem like it was easy.
Yeah,
This lifestyle's easy, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's partly why I picked to try to sit in the middle because I want to be in the middle of all of this shit. But what's funny is if you guys watch the original video, I want all y'all that's in the chat who's watching the replay, watch the comments under this actual video. It's like the shit is hilarious because a lot of people in the comments was like, "Yo, man, Lucario is crazy and he's insecure," and all of these all of these people saying this stuff because what happens is when you say real shit. Yeah, when you say real shit to like people who are losers, they don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy.
Oh yeah, we the loser. I guess they're gonna be coming soon.
A lot of times they'll use that as virtue signaling. I would never do such a thing. Well, actually, bro, you can't.
All right. Can the disagreeer step forward?
Oh, here we go.
I remember when I would like go on tour and things like that.
Hold on, pause it.
All right, wait. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Look at the blouse, bro.
What the fuck are we doing?
This motherfucker don't deserve to be in the room. Do you see the fucking lock and key and shit on his neck?
What is on his face?
What type of motherfucker is this?
What is it?
Dog, his whole swag is murder you later. That's murder you later swag, dog. You know what I mean? Like, look at this motherfucker, bro. Look at his eyes and all the shit. And motherfucker got something wrong. The motherfucker got something wrong with him. When I watched this, dog, the motherfucker got a tattoo, and he talking about he knocking pussy out. This motherfucker, right?
He say he fucking? No,
bro, you ain't seen that yet. You ain't seen that.
He say he a musician, so he's getting the I guess the groupie pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck out here, man. Let's see this shit.
My friends would always try to encourage me to like hook up with girls that were on to me.
What the fuck is looking? What is he going? Is he
his
dressed?
whole body language is sensitive.
What are they doing?
The nigga's swaying. Look at this nigga, man. And this is why I couldn't be on the show and say, bro, you all right, man? Are you under the influence?
Something.
The motherfucker's a heroin addict.
Yeah.
Don't look like he motherfucker is doing lines, nigga, as soon as he go to the restroom.
Motherfucker, he get a star roll in the wire, dog. He'd be the perfect motherfucker in the wire, dog.
Yeah.
Perfect motherfucker.
But I wasn't really like into it. And
look how they looking at look at the disgust they looking at, Fifth. They're like, is this motherfucking dog?
He has a nigga what man respects a man with a blouse?
It made me
had
feel
a
like
leopard blouse.
Yeah, man.
Weird, like off, like there was something wrong with me.
There's something wrong with you, motherfucker.
And now I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I'm only having sex with multiple women, so I'm not weird, so I'm quote unquote normal. I feel like even when I do have sex with these random women, it doesn't give me any gratification. And I know that comes with like random sex in the
So does he mean is he saying he likes men?
No, he's saying he fucking. But the funny part was, I was actually like shocked at this point because I really honestly didn't expect him to say that. So I was expecting him to say like, oh yeah, like I'm not doing that, and we can't fuck a bunch of girls because that's disrespectful to women. That's what I was expecting him to say, some shit like that. But he was saying, damn, I'm fucking all these girls and it just doesn't do anything for me. So that's what he was saying.
Yeah, man. And a lot of it, if you listen to what he's saying too, it's like he's sounding sad about fucking bitches. Like I don't really,
like he's
like,
sad.
I really don't want to be fucking bitches. But this is a prime example. You don't need anything to fuck a bitch.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
don't need no game or nothing. If a bitch wants you, this is what it happens, though. Look at this.
Crazy.
in the end. But I know in the back of my mind that like I just like simply don't enjoy this. Like I've been with multiple women and I've been with one woman, and being with one woman is just so peaceful. As far as like
Wait, what? What? Come on. Come on, man. Oh man, guys. Like I said, guys, lines are open if y'all want to call in and get y'all point, whatever. We just chopping this shit up. This is
telling
crazy.
young men that they're born this way and that they should feel this way, it can really not do damage, but just sort of make you second guess things about yourself. Am I normal? Am I weird? Is there something off about me? Everyone else around me is saying that I have to feel this way or I have to do.
Why the fuck is it? What is this?
Look.
The Exodus? What is this? Who is he looking at? Lucario. Who the fuck are you looking at?
He's looking at the Lord.
Man, drugs. Hey guys, drugs are a powerful thing, man. God damn.
These things, but yet I don't feel the courage to do those things.
I would say that's not true, though. I don't think that we should promote men sleep with multiple women. I think that we should promote choice and what feels right to you. So in your particular case, I would never tell you to sleep with multiple women. I think you might be doing the right thing to do exactly what you're doing and not do it or
And
stop doing it. It's not about pushing.
Pause right there, Steve, real quick. I always tell men, just find you one woman, bro. Because most of y'all men, you can't manage women. You can't manage one woman. You can't manage yourself.
Right.
And
Right.
if you can't manage yourself,
Right.
you shouldn't even try to manage multiple women. And then it takes a certain level of game. Like you're not there. You know what I mean? So it's okay to just be with one woman. To just be with that one woman though, and manage that woman the way you need to manage her. I don't understand. Like I tell the men that.
Pushing it on the young men, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of young men that have a demon inside and maybe are really upset and frustrated with themselves because they feel a certain way, and it's like, oh, I'm coming out the closet, I'm straight, you know, or super straight or too straight or whatever it is. I think that it's really going to be about choice, man. So, if me to you, I tell you, if
that's a dress, then that's a fucking dress. Lucario, that's a dress.
Yeah, that's a dress.
That's a dress. That's a dress.
That's a Lucario, bro. Keep it a band, bro. That's
Come
a dress,
on,
bro.
man.
The
Look,
niggas out there in the dress, bro.
that's a dress.
This is a full dress.
Man, come on, man.
And it has in the whole show that they cut out, nobody mentioned that.
Nobody said anything.
We mentioned it, but I think they cut it out. I think they cut out that.
Okay, I'm about to say, bro, like for real, bro, we out here in the dress. This is a man talk. You out here in the dress.
Come
Look
on,
at his whole
man.
back is arched. Look, like he's just slumped over. He's looking all sensitive. This motherfucker's been entered. He's definitely been entered, bro. This guy is not a regular guy, bro.
Jesus, here
you don't feel good doing that, man. I wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, I agree. In your situation, what was happening, and this is what I think a lot of times what happens is you have guys who will have sex with multiple women because they're trying to fill a void. Right. So it shouldn't be about filling a void. It should be about you actually desiring. So you don't desire to do it, so which is why you shouldn't do it. But there are guys who desire to do it, but then they're suppressing their desire, and then it's doing the same thing as you not wanting to do it. Like they feel weird about not doing it, but they want to, whereas you felt weird doing it, but you didn't want to.
I think it's a society thing, like what you just said.
No wait. Now, is this a real? Is this true?
I thought that was a woman, dog.
Wait, is this a woman or as a guy?
I don't think that's a guy for real in real life.
All right,
I think
come
that's
on,
a
talk
real woman.
Now
Is that
that's
a woman?
He's a dude. He's
Get the fuck out of here, Lucario. Stop lying, nigga. That ain't no woman. I mean, no guy.
Nah, it's a dude. I'm telling you.
I don't know, dog. This motherfucker right here, I swore this is a
Hey,
fucking
April, take Lucario to the eyeglass store or some shit. This motherfucker fucking tripping the fuck out. This
Hey, Lucar, he was sitting right next to you, nigga. You didn't look at that Adam's apple.
Look at
You motherfucker, bro. Like, motherfucker, you ain't got no apple, nigga, bitch. You are a bitch.
Who's making them feel guilty about not doing it?
Look at his voice.
Men.
Yeah.
He'll make me feel guilty because I'm not doing it. He'll make me feel guilty.
He said he liked men though. He was
So he likes guys. He's bi.
Yeah.
so he shouldn't be in this conversation again.
So
Like
why is he doing this? Why is he here? Oh my
The
god.
reason I think women and men, the question was, do you feel that men are meant to sleep with multiple women, or they're just that's what they do. And I don't think that's true. I think it's a part of your character and who you are. I do believe that if you're going to be honest with your partner is into it, but do I believe that we are biologically meant and it's in our head because we have to procreate and this and that? I don't believe that. I believe the reason
let me debunk what he's saying. The he person, I don't know. So let me debunk what they're saying. Like if there was this was a lawless world, and we just had to deal with nothing but alpha men because they would purge the weak men. That's how it was.
Yeah,
we would impregnate all the women we possibly could to have our gene, the dominant gene. That is a normal thing for men.
Yes,
and I don't care what mammal, but the mammals are the same way. Yes. Like you want the dominant gene. That's real life. We're like Lucario was saying on the show, we're indoctrinated to believe that like this is the way it's supposed to be.
Right. Yes.
So, but if it was a lawless world, like I always try to tell people, if the power went out everywhere in the world, no power, no more energy.
Yes.
Like it is called the alpha man's world then, because they're the only ones that's going to survive, because all the other ones are going to ask for help and we're going to be the ones hunting. And so that's where they don't understand. The women will leave the men to be with the dominant man for protection. And that is what they will do. And then we would impregnate her, and that's how we get out. They don't like we're talking society today on how they want us to move.
All right, here we go.
We do it a lot is because it's looked upon as a great thing for men.
The car painted fingernails.
He had to paint the fingernails. Yeah, he had the whole look down. I'm telling you, but it's funny though, because like when we were shooting, there was a lot of like, if y'all like while you're watching it, you notice that most of us aren't really interrupting each other, because there was a lot of times where we were interrupting each other and they cut all that shit out. But that's when the conversation was getting a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Like not heated.
I was wondering.
Yeah. So that's why it seems very calm, because it's like there was times where we either got not off topic, but like when you're having a conversation, it kind of goes into different shit. So they would have to stop us and get us back on topic. And then they would be like, okay, well, one person is talking, try not to talk. So let them talk and then you go talk. So it was kind of like trying to, that's why you see it seems like it's very like smooth in that way where no one's really like necessarily going back at each other too much. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go. Let's hear this point say.
To have multiple women. Women are shamed for that. Shamed totally. I have one son and two daughters. And
Wait. Who said anything about women? What does women got to do with this shit? We ain't talking about the fucking women.
I know the difference of how I felt when they were 15 or in their 20s. Now they were 15 versus him having multiple partners, or my daughter.
So if I could struck a check for $1 million and never feel that feeling again, I absolutely would. I really, really would. It's something that I really hated myself for, and I felt very apart. I grew up in the South Louisiana. It was a Bible Belt. And I felt very distant from people around me because I had this urge in me and could not understand why I was so different. Like the biggest self-hate I've ever felt in my life is over this particular subject. I thought I was broken.
And I understand you. And me, again, I'm going to come back with, just being around it. And me, I'm bisexual. I've always have been.
Wait a second. I'm saying, why did they pause and escort him out, man? This is not
your shit. Like, this is not your shit. You're not supposed to be talking to us.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, this is about women and men and bitches.
Come on, man.
What the fuck is up, dog? We out here talking about man shit, and you out here. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I'm telling you, dog. I don't understand. They do with the dress. We got this motherfucker right here. We're gonna have a Filipino dude that's, he's a fucking bodybuilder to keep motherfuckers off him because he's a fucking bitch. Like, I mean, you'll see him. Just keep going.
All right.
But like you heard me say, I've been married to a woman for 30 years, and I've been committed for 30 years. It doesn't that I don't have that desire. It's my character to say, this is my person, and that's who I want to be with.
So that's what you're making a character versus.
Well, wait, but isn't he fucking? I mean, even though he should be fucking the other side, but isn't he fucking multiple people though? Isn't he?
No, that's the thing he said. He said he's just focusing on his wife. And I asked him, I said, if you're bisexual, don't you want, like other niggas and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, blood.
But
Oh, blood.
Okay.
Is the right.
I was going to
Right,
say,
but then that goes back to, are we just built that way? Because if we're just built that way as men, then there's multiple people that I'm going to want to sleep with.
but I think what I was under the impression with that question was, are we biologically DNA
Right.
created for that? I say yes, but I loved and I agree with what we're saying here. It's like, but as men, right, in the culture and awareness and being a human being, having a consciousness, choice, language, we can choose not to. We can go against those desires or urges and stuff.
If you feel that desire and you're honest with your partner, I believe that is true. Do I believe that we are biologically meant to, we just biologically want to sleep with more people because we have a penis between our legs and not a vagina? I don't.
Well, let me ask you this though, because you said you're bisexual, so does that means you're attracted to men and women, right? So if you're with a woman, well, aren't you also attracted to men? So wouldn't you want a man and a woman? No. So you're just like, I just want one, and that's.
I made a commitment, and it's not even like I'm.
But there's no urge to want.
He walking around looking at sausages. He doing the same. He walking around married to this girl looking at sausage, y'all guys. Come on, man.
That's why he couldn't wait to come to the show.
He's like,
Oh, men's.
a panel.
It's gonna be men's there. Oh, I can't wait to be around the men's.
Ooh, wee. All right, there we go.
There's always urge.
That's what I'm. That's what we're talking about.
But that doesn't mean that I'm biologically. I think men and women both have urges.
Where do you think the urge is coming from, though, if it's not biologically inside of you?
I think the urge comes from. I don't think it's a biological thing. I think
temptation, not urge.
But the urge creates temptation, no?
But is temptation bad? Like you say it in a way that's kind of like temptation.
I don't think temptation's bad. Natural. I don't think it's a thing of all. Then that goes back to all of us. Then all of us are meant to sleep with multiple people. So then that's just a whole different society thing. But it's not just. The question was, as men, are we? And I don't think so.
But regardless, I think it's important to understand. 'Cause I think we are, and if we can come to terms with that, we can begin to move past it if that's what we desire. But if we reject that idea that it's not natural, then we can't move past it if that's something that someone wants to do.
But do you agree it's just men? Do you agree with that statement that it's just
No, I think it's women too.
Okay. That's where I
yeah.
disagree.
Oh no, because we were just talking men,
Right.
But I agree that it's men and women.
What it sounded like was, and correct me if I'm wrong, people started talking about like infidelity and, you know, telling the truth. And I think like the urges and things are okay until you act upon it. And that's when both adults just have to have a conversation about, you know, this isn't working out for me. I still want to, you know, sleep around or whatever you want to call it. It sounds like some people want to have their cake and eat it too, which I don't necessarily agree with. But I think just as long as all parties involved have an understanding of what they're getting into, I don't see the issue.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I could say it any better than he did. That, which I feel like most of us or all of us kind of agree upon, that in the end, it is a choice. That like, if you want to be in a poly like relationship, that's fine as long as everyone's in agreement. Obviously, don't, you know, be in a monogamous relationship and then, you know, like single-handedly choose to, you know, sleep with other women without telling your partner. Like that's when like issues arise.
Hi, this is Ragini, the director of this.
Hold on, that guy that was talking, and then the other guy with the red hat.
Yeah,
they had to pause and tell them to talk because they wasn't talking at all. So they had to like pause it and ask them to put their input in because they were just kind of sitting there not really saying anything. So they had to like prompt them to even participate in the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I think if Eddie had 5 bitches knocking on his door that wanted to fuck him, he would be on y'all side because he know he want. It's great. And listen, these guys want pussy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that it's just they can't get it. So I think they train themselves to say, I can never get it, but come on. They know they want it.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie knows he wants it. It's just Eddie can't get it. So Eddie said, you know what? Well, I'm just not that guy.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see what the fuck. Wait, who the fuck is this?
It's like
You can now stream your favorite episodes of Middle Ground on Spotify whenever you like. Please like this video if you enjoy watching it and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get back to the video.
Submissive women
are more attractive than dominating women?
Oh, hell yeah. You know,
This motherfucker, man. I saw Lucario was jogging up that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker almost tripped and shit. That motherfucker was on his way.
I was like, I got the shirt. Let's go. I was like, I got the.
Oh yeah, look at them backing up. Them motherfuckers backing up and shit. Look at them motherfuckers. We're right to sit the fuck
hell
down.
yeah.
Yes,
Listen,
hell yeah.
my shirt says submissive women are sexy.
Woo!
Okay, so
Yes.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. Look, I think one of the most beautiful things about love is being able to fully take care of a woman in every way, whether that's emotionally, protecting, providing, everything about that. Like every fairy tale that was ever written for all of time was about a man saving a woman from a castle and a dragon, right? Or some sort of scenario like that. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. And I have nothing against women being empowered, but I do feel like the happiest women in the world are the ones that look up to a man and that he can fight every day to love her.
I
and
fuck
love
with
his
that
kid.
what he just said, because that's 100%. I 100% agree.
Right.
The guy in the blue suit fucking said something. And I'm gonna add this too, man. Like, I don't mind women having power outside the house. Like you can be the head bus driver, motherfucker. You can be the president of the world, bitch. But when you walk in this house, what's for dinner, bitch? I want to know what's for dinner, and whatever I got going on. But at night we're gonna discuss. It's gonna be some instructions given. Right.
Exactly. That's what I said on that shit. I was
like,
you
said that? Oh, okay.
at that part, hell yeah. At the next part, hey.
There we
go.
go.
His family and provide and be that source of something to actually look up to. Like, I believe a woman can admire a man, and it's very, very, very healthy. Am I saying that somebody that doesn't do that is not a man? No, I would never. But ideally,
wait, Lucario, wait. There's three of you. Where's the fourth?
Oh, the fourth guy, he stood back because he didn't agree that submissive women are.
The alpha guy. Look. And I know why they do this now. The alpha guy.
Right, exactly.
Man, wait a second. You're telling
bitch ass
me,
nigga, man.
Man, get the fuck out.
Relationships that are going to work, the relationships in, let's say, the 30s, 40s, 50s, or whenever, we were having nuclear families stay together before we went off the gold standard and inflation pushed everybody to have two people have to have a job. Yeah, dude, I do. I think those relationships are much happier when the man can lead a house and be proud of going out and going to work every day and fighting for his family. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think what we have to do is we have to look at general female happiness, because that's really what I'm into. Like, I don't really care what guys think or what girls think. And I think I have a unique perspective in that I've worked with a lot of high-performing women that operate in this dominant role. And I work with them for the purpose of helping them be able to reintegrate with that more submissive, connected, intuitive part of themselves that really is connected to their bodies, that if they were connected to their bodies wouldn't be as dominant, at least in the presence of men. And with every woman that I've worked with, there is this deep, deep, deep desire, regardless of what she says externally, to submit to the leadership of a man that she knows can properly hold down the emotional space and really put her interest at the forefront.
Right, because when a woman is dominant over that man, she can't respect him. It's just impossible.
Tell him now.
Right, exactly. And the thing is with submission is like if you even look at the word submission, sub, under, a mission. If I have a mission and this woman is under my mission, meaning I'm leading her, right? Then that is a actual good relationship that's going to flourish.
Truly, deep down, every woman would love nothing more than to be.
I'm saying, like, you're spitting the game, and I'm telling you, it's like it goes over so much people's heads. They think, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of game being spit in this episode that it went over a lot of motherfuckers' heads. It's terrible. This you know what I noticed? I was saying when I was there, I was thinking about, well, actually when this came out, I was thinking to myself, I said myself, 50, Taekwondo, Steve, K-Zagan, Miles. I was like, see, dudes like us, like mainstream shit is not ready for the shit we say because they don't understand what the fuck we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They think other shit. You know,
they think we're just full of shit. That I could tell just when we over there of Anton Daniels' show. I read some of them comments, and it's like they're so lost. Like they have no clue what we're talking about.
It's equal. I should not dominate my woman. We should have equal quality because it's not fair that I should be walking over someone so beautiful and all that silly ass bitch shit.
more feminine in a role in a family and take on that either that motherly role or that nurturing role or the role that feels supportive to the overall mission of a man. It's just got to be a man worth getting behind, and weak men are the reason why this is a problem.
Yeah.
Case in point,
I
look
fucks
at
with Justin. Look at fucking Justin. I fucks with Justin.
He's spitting.
Yeah.
He coming up.
That's a fact.
Listen what he's saying, guys. You listen. Y'all gotta listen to this shit. This is why y'all losing, because y'all can't stand on shit. He's saying that shit right now. Y'all better listen to this shit. This is some game here.
You don't see women applying for jobs to be power line guys or hanging steel at steel companies. They're not picketing outside of the United States Army. They're like, why won't you draft me? They don't want that smoke, bro. Like and that's okay.
Right.
And I can't say enough. It's like, as a man, like, you get to take pride in taking care of a woman, protecting women. What about your daughters, man? You want to protect and provide, care for them. That's okay. Let them be feminine. A strong man doesn't need you to be a man. He say, fine, you can be a woman. You're safe, sweetheart. You come with me.
Right.
That's it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I've always said, Fifth, the one thing we do is we allow women to be women. Because the thing is, with average guys out there, women have to take their emotions and put on a shelf to validate these sorry motherfuckers. They got to make them feel like a man. So we allow them to be women, like that motherfucker saying right here. We're allowing them to have emotions, roller coaster rides, and feel what it means to be a woman because we lead as men. But I'm sorry, what you got, Fifth?
You know, I was telling some young people, some young men the other day. They were talking about how these girls, you know, they was in some apartments and some girl came and fight his girl, and it was his girl he was messing with, and you know, he was letting her know, if you want to whoop this bitch ass, come see her. And you know, I told her, I said, man, look, man, it's a lose-lose. There's no way you should allow your woman to fight, one, because it shows that you're not in control of the situation, and for two, you should never allow a woman get to the point where she needs to be physical with somebody, because that is not a feminine thing. Women are not supposed to be out here fighting. Women are not supposed to be out here being aggressive towards anyone. And if you allow that, especially as a man, when you're supposed to take control, you're a bitch ass nigga, man. And I told these young men that.
Real shit.
Every one of them that was out there, I told them, y'all some bitch ass niggas for letting this shit happen. You know what I mean? And you just gonna allow this shit? So I was like, nah. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all get the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? I walked up on them, man, and stopped the motherfucking shit. Like, man, hey, man, we not gonna have these girls out here fighting.
Not a man. Oh, hey, wait, hey. Now here come the other fucking losers.
I didn't even
right
notice the bell bottoms, the nigga. Fuck! Nigga swag is fucked up. Motherfucker look like a
There were
fucking
just a few things that I disagree.
motherfucker like an Apache or something, man. What the fuck is going on over here, dog?
On. I think that in 2023, especially,
see, he's trying to date it. See, he's trying to fit into what society is saying what a man is. That's how I feel that way in 2023. Why?
I think women just want to be able to look to the side and see their partner as an equal. And I think a lot of women now are
bitch.
I don't think they're trying to be men. I think what they're realizing is that the qualities that they were looking for in men, they've always had it within themselves. If women are submissive, it's mostly for.
You see how I'm looking at him? This is the thing.
Hey, look at the two guys, how their neck is broken. They
just looking at him like, what the fuck? So the thing is, and if you watch the original video, watch the comments. All of the women love what this nigga's saying because he was like, oh well, you know, women want to be equal partners, right? And then he's like, women are finding what they were looking for in men already inside themselves. That doesn't really make any sense, because the thing is that you're not really supposed to see in me what you see in yourself, because if you saw in me what you saw in yourself, then there would be no reason for you to be here. You see what I'm saying? Like the reason why you're fucking with me is because there's something you see in me that you don't possess, which is why you need me. That's the point. Now,
Hey, look at that.
now you can say there's similar things you see. You can be like, okay, this guy, he's a hard worker, so I can see that I could be a hard worker too as a woman, and that's fine. But there's still things that are different that make us different, which is why there's that polarity there.
Yeah, man, that's crazy as fuck. Here we go. Oh, this is the full episode, right? This is the full.
Yeah. It's like the full of 1 hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I want to say like the validation for the man. I think they know in the back of their heads, like they know now that they can do things on their own. But I don't think they necessarily need a man. But I think
They don't. Okay, hold on. The reason why they feel this way is because there's not many 1950s Lucarios, Miles, Zags, and motherfucking Taekwondo. There's not many men out there. So they're doing what they only can do because there's no men out there. So they've got to be the men.
Right. That's a fact.
It doesn't make any sense, man. The fuck
think
is
what they're looking for is that intimacy to have a partner. But I don't think that they require one.
No, there's intimacy when you tell her ass to get the fuck up and wash them goddamn dishes, fold them goddamn clothes. There's intimacy when she vacuum the floor. There's intimacy when she.
Hey man, I tell you, nothing more sexy than a woman. Like getting on her knees and spraying carpet spray on the carpet and scrubbing out something that's spilled.
Absolutely,
that's fucking amazing.
Erico 682, did you have a question or comment? What's going on, sir?
Yeah, I got a comment, man. Yeah, I got a comment. Did y'all hear about what's going on in West Africa?
West Africa.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, the Russian Wagner Group today, it's on CBS. You can look it up on CBS or just type in Wagner Africa. They out there raping the woman and killing them They killed 500 Africans out there, and they raped a whole bunch of women out there in West Africa. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about that.
Who's doing that?
Well, if you
I said, who's doing it? Who's the people doing that shit?
It's the Wagner Group. It's the Russians. They're doing that out there.
I don't understand the motive of that. Like, nobody would do that unless it's some type of leverage that they have, something of value. Just killing people is not a value. It's too easy.
Some of the Africans that side with the France and all that, and some of them side with Russia and China. That's what that's about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so they got some like little war going on over there.
Yeah, man. It's just I mean, it's happening out there, but it might happen out here, man. Because a lot of females only like black guys in America, man.
Hey, dog, please with that bullshit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be calm.
How the fuck did this go from that to that, dog?
This is what losers do, dog. Are you fucking serious?
But you got it. Bro, these females are racist in America, man. They're going to
All right, goodbye, man. Get the fuck off the phone, man. Jesus Christ, man.
These females are racist out here, dog.
All right, but you see, this is why women are doing what they doing, because bitch ass motherfuckers like this can't know how to be a man.
This is hilarious.
That's crazy, man. Weak bitch ass.
They do, because a lot of these girls, they usually go home and cry at night from being lonely, from not having a man. They have all these things, and then they're upset they don't have a man. You know what I mean? And I heard you say that women want to be the man's equal, but you don't see, and maybe this could just be a societal thing, a societal pressure, but you don't see women doing things that could make them equal to the men. You don't see the women approaching the men. You don't see the women paying for the dates. You don't see the women being more assertive to the man. You see what I'm saying? So where's that at?
And they got options. They got so much more options than men.
I'll tell you what you do see. You see a high level of women on antidepressants, more than that.
He said they got so much more options than men.
We don't have options?
Right.
Wait.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think women have more options than men.
How the fuck?
Because we dictate the outcome. I don't think they have more options based upon that. Like how can a woman who does not dictate outcomes have more options? Just because you want to sleep with somebody, is that an option? That's not an option. Value comes more than just laying on your back. Like that's where you lose me at.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing is, a lot of these dudes, they think that a bunch of losers throwing dick at a woman means she got options.
Yeah.
But the woman she don't want that. That's nothing to her. That doesn't mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a man who has game has the most options because he can make anything or get anything he wants in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a woman, she gets a lot of dick from losers thrown at her. She don't want that guy, those guys. She wants a man, but in order for her to get that man, she has to understand and adhere to his program. So you see what I'm saying? So that's crazy talk over there.
Real nigga shit. Hold on. Let's bring this call in. Air code 832. Hold on, 832. What's your question? How can we help you?
Yeah, man, I just got a comment. How y'all doing, fellas, man? Enjoying the show. Just speaking on the topic, man. You know, them guys that's going against what Bakari is saying and some of the other guys in the blue suit, man, that's the problem, man. It's so sickening out here, man. Every time you got real dudes, real men out here trying to stand up and be men, there's always some bitch-ass motherfucker coming with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's making it hard for the real niggas to stand up and do what they do, you know?
Well, society has to have, it has to be checks and balances. So society is making sure that we are free to roam and do whatever the fuck we want to do. But the economy has to run. So in order for the economy to run right, they need bitch ass guys doing what they're doing. So they're doing a service for us all.
Right.
I didn't look at it like that.
I got you, dog. That's what we do. We spit the yak.
And then it must be losers in order to have the best winners.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like we need losers.
We need them more than anything.
We need losers.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you come behind one, it's easier for you.
Right.
That's why our life is easy, because when they finally meet us, you ever seen Angels in the Outfield?
Right. Yeah, I know that.
And a motherfucker, you just see a motherfucker and the glow goes over the motherfucker. See, when women see us, they see the fucking glow over. They be like, oh my God, this is him.
Yeah.
This is what we've been waiting on.
Yeah.
And so the losers have created that for us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Man, great point, man. I get that point, man. But the only thing I disagree with is the fact that a lot of, especially particularly in our culture as far as black men, it's like, you know, being the fact the way the culture is now, where it's not a lot of fathers in the home and stuff like that. Like we taking the heavier hit.
Well,
society to norm.
Well, check this out, dog. Even though there are not fathers here, there are men around. So if you look at again, like the real game, no theory, a lot of black men won't listen to us because we're forcing them to look in the mirror. So a lot of black men don't want to look into the mirror, big dog. They want to look out the window. They want to look out and point the finger where they don't want leadership and structure. So like Lakari and Fifth was saying, we're the ones out of order. There's something wrong with us. They would see us as the enemy when we're just saying we're showing you how to operate like a real man does, big dog.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, that it's crazy though, man. You know, because you're absolutely right. And I tell cats all the time, like, I'm not rich, I'm not all that, man. I got a great job, driving trucks. But shit, I'm standing on my square, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's certain morals and principles and values I'm going to stand on. I ain't budging off of it. I don't give a damn what this bitch say. You feel me?
No doubt.
And it's crazy because when you do that, wherever you go, you can always feel that tension with them bitch-ass niggas over there just quick to try to get on the bitch side. Which is, okay, that's your game, dog, but you don't realize what you do.
That's not game. That's not game. That's dirty macking. Yeah, that's dirty macking, bro.
Right.
But they're supposed to do that, caller. That's their job. Their job is supposed to dirty Mac, take them out to dinner, buy them shit, kiss their asses, and prepare them for us. Everybody's got a job to do, dog.
That's facts. That is facts.
All right, my brother. We'll throw
anyway,
you
man.
in,
Hey, I appreciate the show, man. Y'all got to
great call, brother. Thank you. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. We'll throw you back in. Thank you very much. Great call. Y'all want to call in and hit us up? Here we go. We'll continue.
Ever, right? And I think that's a bunch of women trying to cope with trying to be like a man when really, let me ask you a question. Are you more attracted to a woman that has a high-paying job or to a woman's beauty?
That doesn't matter to me.
It does matter. It does matter to me.
You asked me. You could, but I would like to say a mother figure rather than a woman.
Absolutely not.
But I would like to say that you're saying that women.
I don't know why motherfuckers keep bringing up moms when it comes to a bitch.
Right.
I don't want. Let me tell you, I love my mama. I don't want any part of my mama walking around this motherfucking house. I don't. Not one thing. I do not understand when men say, "I want, I want some standards like my mama." And I don't want none of that. I love moms.
Yeah, we love moms.
That ain't it, dog. That ain't it.
Have a higher, have antidepressants, but men, I'm a social worker, so men 1 out of 10 are more likely to experience depression. But
it's all this statistical shit. I could tell you guys, I promise you, I don't even know these motherfuckers that long. I promise they've never been depressed in their life. I promise you that. I promise you, y'all have never been depressed. What the fuck is depression? If you're a man, what is it to be depressed about when you're running shit?
I don't know, though. I don't know.
But when you're leading and you're that motherfucking guy, where's the depression at? But he's using stats on depression because guess what? That's key to attached to mommy. Probably. Let's see what the fuck he said.
More likely to go undiagnosed and not seek therapy or help. So I do think, and women also, you have to consider the fluctuation in hormones, pregnancy, because that can alter, their mental health. So I think that's kind of a moot point, but I feel like, I'm not looking for a mother figure. I'm looking for an equal. So I feel like
how can we look for equal when we're not equal to them?
The whole equal thing, and this is the problem with this is appropriate. This is why the whole beta label was on him. You feel what I'm saying? Is that but see, women like to hear this stuff, but it's not really what they respond to. You see,
want equal shit.
That's the problem. This is what confuses a lot of people, because they'll champion him like, yeah, that guy is awesome. Yeah, I like what he's saying. But they'll end up fucking me before they fuck him. They'll end up fucking Jay Waller before they fuck him. You know, they're gonna go out with him on a few dates, but then after the date, they're gonna go home to Jay Waller or me. You know what I'm saying? That's the funny part about the whole shit that people never want to talk about. It's crazy.
There we go. Okay.
If we're saying that women, they're like going home crying, looking for men, I think it's also that societal pressure that tells you at the same time you have to have multiple women. They're telling the women you have to have that one man, that husband by a certain age, have kids by a certain age. There's more pressure on them than there is men. And for, lack of a better term, I think men have gotten off a lot easier because women have so much pressure and they get judged more harshly than men do for talking about back then when men used to go home, bring home the bacon or whatever. The domestic violence rate was pretty high during that time. And I'll also say that for people of color, we never really had the luxury of working one job. So my parents, their parents before them, everybody always had to work, man and woman. So there was always that equal opportunity for them to be able to see that they could do it together as opposed to put that one pressure. And I also would like to ask, if you guys find submissive women more attractive than dominant women, is that because it makes you feel more validated as a man, or is?
Can we pause it really quick?
What's a man?
Yeah, I don't understand, man. You might as well have muscles and shit laying next to you and shit. You know what I mean? I don't understand. But also, I want to debunk a lot of this, like a lot of people that talk about women working as if that's something like, even in the Bible, women worked. Like. Women worked. Like, I don't know what this is about women not working, as if she's not working, that means something. Like, okay, so now that she's not working, that means she's going to be totally submissive to me. If she's working 50% of the time, she's going to be 50% of submissive to me. That makes no fucking sense. Any woman that's going to be in my presence is going to submit to me. It don't fucking matter to me. That I don't understand why they use these things. They use these things to try to point out, like, as if we're using it, and that's the only reason to submit it. Even in the Bible, it never mentions money. It never mentions job. It doesn't mention anything. You know what it says? Submit to this man.
Exactly.
This man. It doesn't say anything outside of that. He doesn't use anything in order to say you need to submit to him. This is your job to do. It's wild.
Yeah, because he's trying to equate that his whole argument on working and money.
Yeah,
like out besides that or outside of that, like you said, she's submitting to the man. So it has nothing to do with the money I'm making, the money she's making, and all that other shit. It's still it's still the woman submitting to that man's program if she's in a relationship with that man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's something there that you feel like feeds into your purpose as a man.
Yeah, well, it's a balance. If I'm a dominant person, I need a submissive. If I meet a dominant woman, we're gonna butt heads.
What if that changes? Like, what if she grows? Because I would love everybody to be able to grow throughout life. What if she starts becoming more dominant?
Wait. So, hold on. So that's like saying I'm gonna go to fucking Microsoft and Bill Gates is there, and I'm gonna tell Bill, get the fuck out your chair. I'm gonna sitting there fucking 4 years from now and shit. I mean, what? Women aren't submissive because they want to be submissive because they love the dominance of being told what the fuck to do. It's the one thing they never get from these average guys. From elementary school to junior high to high school to college is the one thing they never had because everybody's asking for permission. It's the one thing they miss out on.
And you know what the part is? If you listen to his language, he said, what if she grows? As to say, you grow from submissive to dominant, as to say that being dominant is the goal when you are submissive. You see how to, like, that's what I'm saying, where it's this thing where women, because the way he keeps talking about this equal shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so he's trying to get women to be equal to the man, which means he's saying, well, if she grows, she can grow from out of her submissiveness to be as dominant as the guy, which is ridiculous.
Wow, man.
Is that like a...
You're saying if she starts becoming more dominant in a relationship?
More dominant or equal to your dominant?
Oh, yeah, she's gone. She's finished.
Hey. See that? That's it. Hey, they should have just cut the show off right there, Fifth.
That's why I fucks with Lucario, man.
That gentleman, that's why gone. See that? Hey, no marriage counseling. No asking, and let's go on another date to rekindle.
Yeah, what's wrong? Why is it everything okay? Is there a reason why you've been like getting more attitude with me lately and you've been distant? You've been all this? Is something going on? Don't that sound like a bitch ass nigga? But these niggas is asking it.
God,
is asking it.
You know what's funny? There was a part in the show where this guy, the one in the red hat I'm sitting next to, he said he was basically saying something to the effect of, he said he feels like he hasn't grown. He was like, I feel like I have more growing to do to become an alpha male or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? So he's just on that stuff. But the thing is, now that I'm rewatching it, I see why like women in the comments gravitate to that, because he's saying what women want to hear, which makes them feel good. But what men who have game understand is it's not about what the woman wants, it's about what the woman needs. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part the guys don't get.
Carl, it's a matter of front end, back end. Women love that on the front end, but they don't want that shit. Like you said, what they need is that they need to know from the moment they meet you that you will dismiss their ass quickly. Like you said, gone. No, you're gone. And most motherfuckers can't operate that because they pattern after pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! Look! Hey, I love it. Hey, when the car said "gone," guys, they just say, "All right, cut. That's it." Well, thank you guys for coming out. They just,
You mother bitch ass niggas, man.
Yeah, right.
See, that's my thing. Like, look, I got children. I don't need somebody else to take care of. And I love your thing about the Prince Charming and everything. But you know what I need? I need a badass woman who can match my badass energy.
What the fuck is that, dog? What the fuck is that?
He has no. What do you mean energy? His energy is split between dicks and pussies. What energy does he have?
Yeah, I'm telling you, dog.
Well, my God, man. Come on, man. Come on. What energy does he have? You can tell he ain't got no energy.
I work with my wife, and I'm going to tell you, I take care of her. She takes care of me, and she's badass. And that's what I'm attracted to. I don't need a submissive that I have someone to take care of.
And Fifth and Lucario, I promise you, if she goes to Whole Foods or Sprouts, wherever you motherfuckers go shopping, and she ran into one of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch her just because of her husband.
Well, I'm not saying that. You wouldn't know her.
Right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, dog. This nigga right here,
Man,
this is bad business, dog. This is bad business. And I'm gonna keep it real, dog. What he's saying actually is like really like sisterhood shit.
Yeah, connected.
It ain't got nothing to do with manhood, nigga. This is sisterhood shit. Oh, we want bad bitch and all the shit they be thinking in their fucking mind. I'm telling you, dog. He is the girlfriend around the house.
Oh, absolutely,
snapping fingers and all the shit.
But see, he's saying the same similar thing as the other guy. Like it's always back to this. He's like, I want a badass woman to match my badass energy, which means I want the equal. I want everything on the same level. And it's not reality. It's crazy. They don't understand this.
But what makes her badass is the fact she's submitting, cooking, and cleaning, and proving, like, you know what? This is why I'm worth your name. This is why I'm worth your time. This is why I'm worth your respect. And this is why I'm worth your dick. Let me show you what I can do. I will go out there and do everything I can to show you and prove to you I'm that woman. But this motherfucker here. All right, here we go. Keep going. Here we go.
And then it's fine. You know, if she goes through that, then I'll be there and I will take care of her. But I'm not looking for somebody, another child to take care of and have to dominate and tell, you go over there. This is where we're going to go to dinner. This is where we're going to do that. No, that's why what he was saying, I was going to bring that fact up too. A lot of men are depressed because they put it on this shield of I have to be the leader. I have to do.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look at Lucario's face. Look at Lucario's face in this thing. Look at Lucario's face, like, nigga.
Carl losing his fucking mind right now with this shit.
What the fuck is he talking about? Hey, nigga, Lucario is the perfect fit for the show. Me and Derek would have had it out.
But see, the thing is,
I'm done.
I don't need to dominate her, or I don't need to do a certain thing like a child. See, it can't. Again, this is the thing. The difference between the whole like alpha beta thing, right? Is that the guys who are the quote unquote betas, they're constantly trying to be at the same level as the woman.
Yes,
and that's just not how it works. And so, but women love that because women get comfortable in that. They like, see, I tell guys all this all the time. Women love beta males because women are always above the betas. You see what I'm saying? So even though the betas think it's equal, the woman is not equal because the woman's above them because they've already put the woman above them. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. It's crazy.
He said Milli Vanilli tripping.
This. Hey, you know who goes to get help first?
Okay, that totally makes sense. I think if we're talking about men not ever dealing with their emotions, it makes sense for this argument that you guys are talking about. But I'm a firm believer. I've gotten a lot of therapy in my life. I've done a lot of things for myself personally to resolve my own internal conflict. Okay, so it's a job of alpha men. The real integrated alpha man has the capacity to understand what he's feeling.
This dude right here, man, I don't know who this cat is. But I'm telling you, man, I thought he was a little wish-washy on some of the things he was saying. He said something about one time, I think he was saying something about, you know, I have a business and I have women who are very badass. They're in power. I think he may say this right now. I think he may say this during this little clip. Let's watch what he said.
All right.
Way that he is articulating in a way that is productive to the dynamic. So a real man is someone that understands himself deeper at an emotional level, has taken the time to do that so he can show up as a rock, not so he can show up more emotionally.
Problem is that if you're super emotional, when we talk about the whole thing of being submissive or dominant, your woman is going to dominate you because you're so emotional.
Emotionally unstable. Yeah. Let's say that. It's let's stop using emotion. Let's start using emotionally unstable.
Right. Well,
what?
Wait.
Who are you talking to, nigga?
What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? Because you're right. I just said emotion. Fuck you. I'm not saying. I'm gonna stick with what I'm saying.
Don't tell me what the fuck.
The thing is, if you're emotional, you're basically emotionally unstable. But you know, just let the show go on. I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Oh my God, man, these motherfuckers here, man, they showing their stripes.
Since you're so emotionally unstable, she's gonna dominate you, and then she's gonna lose respect for you, and that's gonna teeter to the waters of the relationship.
So, I mean, you guys know dominatrix exists for a reason.
But a dominatrix exists for a punk ass motherfucker that wants to be slapped and beaten up. That's his little kink.
That ain't it. They want to get shitted on and all type of shit.
Oh yeah, peed on.
They're not humans. They're not humans, though.
So what is he a dominant? That's her job, because a lot of guys want to be beat the fuck up for some odd reason.
We don't claim them though. Like they're not men. Like those are not men.
Fuck is he talking? All right, let's hear this fucking dumbass argument.
And by the way, I used to personal train at Dominatrix. You guys are their clients.
Not me, cowboy.
I'm being serious. Like it's a very
No, see, I'm gonna take that as a dig. Because what you trying to say is you think I'm playing like I'm a fucking man, and then after when the lights go out, I'll go and say, please whip me, mommy. I've been bad wearing diapers and shit. And you clean my diaper type shit. See, I don't like that. I would have got offended by that shit, because what do you mean you guys? What the fuck you mean you? You mean them betas? What are you talking about, man? No, man. Look, I say, hey, look here, man. We got hey, when they say break time, I say, oh, look, man, don't be putting me in that shit like that, motherfucker.
He said during break time. Nigga, they said cut on the show. Nigga, hey man, who was you talking to, dog? Like,
Exactly.
real, dog, why are we talking like that, dog? We not. Oh, who you talking? Who you telling what to say? Yeah.
He's under the impression, for a lot of y'all guys, y'all think that a man is gonna play like a man, but then go to a woman and bitch up and get smacked around and spanked because he's naughty and shit. That shit, see, that's man, that motherfucker, wherever he's smoking, let's sell that shit.
hidden thing. I used to date high positions of power, very alpha. But like, here's the thing. I think you guys put a little bit too much pressure on yourselves. It might be a societal thing. I've dated submissive women before. I find them highly annoying. Sometimes I just want somebody to pick a choice. I like her places. She's got better taste than I do when it comes to that kind of stuff. So please go ahead. We do butt heads once in a while because she is dominant. But does that mean she lost respect or attraction for me? No, not at all. And trust me on that one. So I think it does depend on your energy. You have a very high one, right? Maybe it doesn't mix well with somebody who also has a really high dominant energy. I'm not saying that's wrong, because they exist for a reason, submissive people, right? But I just think, for me, when it's very submissive, I don't find that as sexy. I find that annoying.
Let's see that, and no,
Oh, wait, let's see what look at Lucario. Look at Lucario. Lucario say you.
Come on, that nigga pointing like that? Nigga?
Yeah, look at that nigga.
Look at that nigga, man. Yo bitch ass, nigga. Let me go ahead and read. Let me go ahead and tell what he said. You bitch ass nigga, man.
And that makes sense. And the reason why, what happens is, the more masculine you are, the more you want the woman to be submissive. The more dominant she is, then the more.
I don't know. I think I'm.
Hey, I don't know what that motherfucker is. That
who the fuck is that nigga? They're like, who is this nigga out here, man?
Hey, when did that motherfucker get to reading right? Shouldn't he be back on that plantation? That motherfucker got to be smart.
Yeah.
See,
that's the thing. He was like, he finds it annoying, but see, again, it's like, see, guys gotta understand, man. It's, if you're a man, right, and you understand your position as a man, a submissive woman could never be annoying. That's what it's supposed to be. She's supposed to submit to you. So how can that be annoying when that's supposed to be the natural order of things when you're a man in a situation like this? I don't understand that.
Because they're not used to a woman saying, baby, what can I look, baby, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm right now, I'm cleaning right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of after I get done with the laundry, I'm gonna go to the store, and I know you want these steaks, and I'll make sure I get all this stuff and have everything neat for and tidy for you get home, baby. I look forward to seeing you. They ain't used to that shit.
Right.
They can't understand that. They love that shit. They love women love doing for men. They love giving gifts to men. They love there is something in it. Like, okay, y'all, Fifth or Lucario, y'all ever see? I always talk about Purple Rain. Y'all ever see Purple Rain?
Right.
Yeah, of course.
You remember when your boy P was looking at the guitar? Did he say anything? Oh, he just looked at the guitar. He didn't say shit. And her first wad of money, which she said, "I'm gonna buy me a guitar," and she brought the guitar to him, and you see how excited she was. He was slowly trying to open it up. She was like, hurry up, open it up, because I want you to see the guitar. Yes, he popped her afterwards, but before that, she was showing submission by saying, you're the motherfucking guy. Here we go.
I think I'm pretty fucking masculine, dude. And I don't want somebody that submissive.
Wait, what? Hey, Fifth, look at the car. Hey, Fifth. Fifth, look at Cario.
Yeah.
He looked like he about to push that chair back and fucking move some furniture. Look at Fifth. Look at him.
All the way with the
He
open
look-
hand.
He look, yeah, he got the open hand. He stopped pointing. He got the open hand like he about to fuck somebody up.
Now, I'm saying that in that moment you're in your feminine, but go ahead.
If you and your wife have like a conversation about a disagreement, and then you guys like a healthy conversation, and then she ends up being right in the situation, would you consider her dominating me?
No, I consider her right.
So
wait, that's not dominant. See, they think that she has to be quiet. I think they think dominance means
You got the foot on the neck at all times, 24 hours a day. She could only come up for an hour for water.
And for water, yeah, she got to go into the cage or some shit like that.
Wow. Wow, dog. Look at this.
what's your definition of like dominant? Like you always have to be right. And
No, it's not about right and wrong. It's about who's running the show.
so by her being right, is that not?
Hey, y'all see that? You can stop right there. Who's running the show, Fifth?
Mm-hmm.
Who's running the show?
There's mad at that shit.
That's it. That's a drop. We can drop the mic on that. Because the average guy ain't running shit when it comes to women.
Right.
And that's why they get mad at you in the chats and in the comments, because you are showing this is what a man is like when he's running shit. I see these motherfuckers look shocked at what he's saying.
No, that's just her being right in that conversation.
Yeah, a good leader would allow someone else to be right. A good leader doesn't have to be right. He wants the team to win. In fact, I'd call a man insecure if he wouldn't allow a woman to be right on the subject she was clearly.
I like that.
I do like that. And, it goes back to the question of, like, what do you find more attractive? Because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a preference.
What's the preference? It's a preference. One of the things you said is, like, when you and your partner or girlfriend get into something and
Why they keep
it's, like, a
using the
little
word
heated,
partner?
like, I get
What you saying?
They keep using that partner word. I don't understand.
Because he's talking about.
Try to dial it in. They really be trying to dial it in, man.
Yeah,
it's pushing it down our throats, bro.
Partner.
off on that.
Me, I totally don't get off on that. Like I don't need any back talk. I don't need any lip. I don't need any attitude.
Hey, Phil, this is why we love
That's
this.
what the fuck are we talking about right there, dog.
Period.
That's what we're talking about.
Comments under this video on the original video, they was hate. I'm telling you, they not ready for that shit. It was like, oh my god, he wants to control his woman and blah blah, and they're slaves. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? You see what crazy?
What CEO of a company doesn't think the same thing?
Exactly.
I don't need to hear no backlip. I don't need to hear no talking, and you just do your fucking job or you will be replaced. It's the same thing. Now, Nicario's talking like this motherfucker came from the world of Klingon, because they're looking at this motherfucker like he crazy right now. Look at this, guys.
It's my way or the highway. Like I don't want none of it. Even
my way. Hey, Fifth. My way to highway. That my way to highway.
That's how it's supposed to be, dog.
That's
I
how
don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. They looking at him like he just fucking came out of a vortex or some shit. The fuck you mean my way to highway?
Have a conversation in the first place about the disagreement.
You're not having
no.
So you just want to be challenged. You don't want to be challenged.
Hey. Now they are
Now
arguing.
they coming for him.
Now they coming for his neck because you don't want to be. No one said anything about being challenged. We're gonna have structure and understanding. This is the understanding. This is my program you're going to follow. Just like at a job, you're going to follow the job's program. If you fuck up at the job's program, you'll get written up and you'll get a warning that says, you know what? You continue to do the same thing you're doing now, you will get motherfucking fired. They don't understand Lucario's coming off of a program, Fifth. That's all he's doing. It's a program.
And it's just like when you said, Steve, when you first get on, there's a thing called onboarding. And this onboarding is introducing you to what you about to experience with the job.
Right.
He goes to benefits, all right. And then he goes to benefits, sign your benefit package, right? Then we got another thing called the handbook. So this is instructions for your motherfucking ass to stay in line. This is what was called boundaries. Your motherfucking mess up on his handbook, we're gonna refer back to his handbook and your ass can be terminated. Right. Motherfuckers don't understand that's exactly what we're doing right here. And we're saying that, hey, this is the rules to follow. No woman on this planet, no matter what she looks like or how she acts, are above these fucking rules. Follow them.
Period. Period. This Lakar, this is beautiful.
No, that's okay. Like, nope, no back talk. I'm right.
That's a different thing. If we're talking about a topic and she's right about the topic, that's just how.
No,
I'm talking about the topic.
Like an opinion of yours or things that you want.
No, I'm talking about.
Disagrees with.
If you make an opinion, you're saying you want no back.
No. I'm not talking about opinions. I'm talking about decisions. So we can have a conversation about a topic, but when it comes to a decision, the final decision is mine.
That means, guys, is that you can have this thing called input, guys.
Right.
And regardless of the input she has, the final decision is the man's to make. Baby, I see what you're saying. This is what I think. It's not like we're not listening to what they think. We're going to take in consideration to what they think. And once we decide on what we decide, you know what they're going to say? Okay, baby, you got this. Leave me.
Right.
That's what the fuck he's saying. All these motherfuckers trying to twist your words, Lucario. Man, they mad, Fifth. They mad.
If we're to have a healthy discussion about a decision, which she disagrees.
She says I disagree.
Right. She says, so if we say, hey, she wants to do A, B, and C. And I say, no, I want to do D, E, and F. Right? We're doing D, E, and F.
Clap it, Lucario. Clap it, motherfucker, please. Yeah. Hey.
I'm telling you, they not. Yo.
Man, do you hear what he said? Do y'all hear what the fuck he said? If I want to do D, E, and F, motherfucker, we're doing D, E, and F. That's it. That's it.
Crazy.
Hey, guys, I promise you, they will do that shit. I know y'all think they won't, but they will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carl dropping bombs, dog.
At the end of the day. Now, I will listen to what she says, and if I think A, B, and C sounds better, then I say, okay, yeah, let's do A, B, and C.
See that right there? We just talked about that. See?
Exactly. Just you can put it in. We'll see if it make more sense, or if we see if it makes sense, and then we'll do that too. But it's still got to be your decision, because this is the funny part. When shit goes left, who they pointing at? The man.
Exactly.
They're pointing at the. That means we got to be the ones to make the final decision, because all of the shit, if things fuck up, it's all on us. You see what I'm saying?
We're the head coach.
Right.
We'd be fired.
But you that sounds bad talk in the first place.
No. That's
even entertain the conversation.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we're having a conversation, that's cool. I'm saying the final decision though is mine. So you can speak your mind, but at the end of the day, I'm making the final decision.
So it's like, I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah, let you talk. Yes.
In the end, I don't really care.
No. No one said we don't care. See, wait, look, loser. Nobody said we don't care. We're just saying that, okay, I want to do, like Lakara said, DEF. And if you can show me that A, B, and C can be better than D, E, or F, or add to D, E, and F, and then I'm open to what you're saying, because then I'm going to rethink it and come up with a final decision. And that's it. It's not like we're saying you have no say, because I want to get your input. You know, that's what we do. Hey, what you think, babe? What's your thought on this? Well, okay, what I think, okay, cool. I appreciate your thought. Well, hey, guys, tell me, wait, what motherfucker, again, goes to his job and goes to the president and say, hey, I don't like how you running this shit. Right. I think we should do it this way.
and if your job is to be out on the floor selling products, and you come in and say, today I don't want to sell no products, I just want to clean up the bathrooms. Well, that's not your job. And the back talk is not needed, right?
Right.
So don't back. When I told you to go out there, you're not gonna give me no back talk.
No.
That's it. That's what I mean, dog. Come on, dog. Well said, dog.
Well said, Lakar. My motherfucker.
I don't know what I want.
No, I said I care.
I do want to touch upon
One more thing with like.
Hold on, rewind that. See, you can see this.
Submissive.
No. That's
just for a second.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we're having a conversation, that's cool. I'm saying
you go like this.
You mean his hand? Yeah, his hand.
Final decision.
The whole funny hand.
So you can speak your mind, but at the end of the day, I'm making the final decision.
So it's like, I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah, let you talk. Yes.
In the end, I don't really care. I don't know what I want.
No, I said I care.
I do want to touch upon the.
Look. Look, when I'm telling you, when them wrists are loose, you've been injured. When them wrists are loose, and he got no bone in his wrist.
Look how Millie Vanilli like the number. You see how he lightened up a little bit?
Yeah, he's pointing at me. He's pointing at me.
One more thing with like like let's clarify submissive. Let's not get that mistaken between incompetent. Like submissive does not mean incompetent, and I think you might have been talking about women that could be incompetent, where they don't have the capacity to take care of themselves at all or make any type of decision. So
Wait, hold on, time out. Whoa, wait, question. Peach, what do you mean? What is compromise? What do you mean? Compromise?
I've never heard of what does that mean? Can you tell me what compromise mean? And then Peach, this is what I'm gonna have you look up compromise and what that means. And then I want you to post the definition. And then I want you to tell me if that's something a man should do.
All right, Peach.
I'm giving you some instructions, Peach.
All right, Peach, pull up compromise, post the definition, and we'll post it after you pull it up, Peach Rose, okay? Pull up the word compromise. All right, Peach Rose, give us a definition, and we'll post it, baby. All right, here we go.
I think there's definitely a difference in how she shows up in the relationship compared to being able to make decisions in her everyday life.
Sure, but he doesn't want them to make decisions.
No, I didn't say I didn't want them to make decisions. I'll say this.
No, your decision's the final, no matter what.
You goddamn right, it's my decision. You got my name.
It's like this shit is not that hard to understand. It's just they like people don't want to accept it or adhere to what's being said. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
And I would suggest you men out there never be with a woman that cannot tolerate these type of words men are saying right now. I'm in control. I make the decision. These type of words, you men even try to soften those things up. Oh, we'll have a discussion about it, and we'll make a decision in regards of it. Like, I'm not doing that.
Here you go. Here
you go. You see it? You see it?
Like each side making concessions.
Do you think a man is supposed to compromise? That is not a fucking manly thing. Me side making a concession. What the fuck is going on? What the part of the leadership you don't understand what that means? What a part of I'm making a decision. Now I will listen to some of the things you talk about. I mean, because I respect your opinion. Right. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to go with your decision.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And if I don't go with your decision, that don't mean I need to do that bitch ass word means compromise.
Mm-hmm. Again,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, again, if you believe in compromise, go to your job, knock on the CFO's door and say, I'm a compromise. You get out that seat and let me run the company. Let's compromise and let me run the company for a fucking week. Come on, y'all believe in that compromise shit. There is no compromise, motherfuckers. Here we go.
Some of the strongest women in the world right now are sitting in submissive roles because they're strong enough to think for themselves and do what they feel good in their heart. Because there are women that do want to be submissive naturally. And some of those women are the strongest women in the world right now, especially when the world's telling them to go be something that they don't want to be.
I do agree that honestly it is a choice, it's a preference. We shouldn't speak upon like everybody. Obviously, like it's always a gray area, it's a range. It's not one side or the other. Bullshit. And if you guys want to be in a relationship where the woman is submissive and the woman also wants to...
I don't want to stop it again, but let me just say this, dog. When men say this shit bothers me too. We don't want to say everybody, right? So in my world, all the men around me mirror the shit I talk about. You get what I'm saying? So this is my reality. See, and then they want to be inclusive. By when you say being inclusive, that means you expect me to accept bitch ass behavior or lifestyles. I don't do none of that. So I'm only speaking from my experience in my reality. Right. When they say you can't speak on everybody, I'm speaking on everyone who shares air with me. If you fuck with me, this is how you move, because I don't deal with bitch ass niggas, man.
Period.
So I hate that fucking people. You can't say that about everybody.
Be in a relationship where the male is dominant, that's completely fine. But the thing I want to talk about more is the fact that like you guys keep saying that like this is what women want, or that like all women want this. Who are we to decide what women want? Because first of all, we're not...
I don't give a fuck which, like we said, wants and needs, guys. They want y'all to open the door. They want you to tell them how pretty they are. They want you to buy them shit. But what they need is a motherfucker with some structure to tell her fucking ass no and get the fuck out if you don't like how things are going.
Hey, Post Peace Rose put 628.
628. Hold on, let me see here. Give me a second. Where's Peach Rose getting her fucking ass into right now?
No, I'm just saying, I just wanted to say, Miss Rose. Yes, I see, I guess I just don't understand how am I supposed to get my way in all this. See, I know this is a joke. I know you're joking, Peach, because I know you've been around long enough to know that getting your way is sometimes your worst enemy. And you don't know that until I give you the wisdom on which direction we need to go. See, that's the problem. A lot of times people think, what am I getting out of it? What you're getting out of it is the great wisdom that I'm giving you and this great direction that we're going. See, the worst thing for a woman a lot of times is to get their way. That is the absolute worst thing.
Yeah. That's super deep that a lot of y'all ain't even going to get that till later, because to be real, the issue is that sometimes what happens is the woman gets her way, shit sometimes will go left, and then it went left because she got her way, because if she was following her man and did it his way, which he knew this way would be beneficial not only to him but to her also, then she would have been in a better position, in a better spot. And this is the funny part. I want to tell you guys this. A lot of times when you're sitting there letting women, quote unquote, get their way, when shit fuck ups, you know who she's going to look at? She's not going to look at herself. She's going to look at you and be like, yo, why the fuck did you let me do this? That's what she's going to basically say.
Why'd you like a child? Why'd you let me fucking
why'd I do this?
Draw crayons all on the wall and shit. It's your fucking fault. You let me get away with this shit. You ain't disciplining my ass.
So don't just know what you're doing, fella. That's why you shouldn't be with any women unless you have the game in order to lead a woman. Like just fuck them.
Hasten, call into the show, motherfucker, because that question is so bitch ass. Call into the show or shut the fuck up. All right? Call into the show or shut the fuck up. Because the question you asking is so fucking idiotic and weak, we bypass that shit. So either shut the fuck up or call into the show, motherfucker. Shit. Here we go.
Not woman. And second, just because of our personal experiences in our lifetime about the people we've interacted with, I feel like that's something we need to take a step back from and clarify that, like, no, this is just my personal opinion.
Wait. Take a step back from what? We are clarifying. See the thing? This is what I'm saying. They're not used to, you know why they're not used to us? They're not used to clear, concise, and transparent. So why we ain't stepping back, motherfucker. We moving forward. Why would we have to step back? Why?
I don't understand.
The fuck is that?
I'm always moving forward too. I'm a big nigga, man.
In the end, we don't know what women want. Women knows what they want, not men.
I have yet to see a relationship because I would say a relationship dynamic that is optimal has deep connection, where you could say there's a deep friendship there, but also there's sexual polarity. And I've seen dynamics where there is a great friendship there and there is connection and they do live very cohesively. But when the woman is more dominant, the majority of the time, I have yet to see a dynamic where consistently over time, there is strong sexual polarity on her end in a dynamic.
And that's fine. Like if that's what you've seen in your lifetime, that's completely fine. Like, but that's
biology says that. I don't think it's just my personal opinion.
See, the fifth, this is the guys from the loser table looking with their binoculars across the fucking pond in the cafeteria at all the guys that have the cheerleaders and all the girls sitting around them and shit. They can't see it because they ain't a part of it.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say, because he keeps saying, oh, well, you don't really know. And it's like, no, we do know, because we're living the life that's telling us what it is. And so if you're not living the life, of course, you're not going to know. And you're going to think no guy knows, because from your perspective, you think every guy is like you. You know what I'm saying? That's
motherfucking right.
I don't think, but like,
probably you just surround yourself with.
Yeah, that's just saying. It's like just because you've grown up in a certain area where like people are like that, because like I could say the same thing, but on the other side, where I've seen plenty of people and plenty of relationships where like that wasn't the case, but then they're like sexually.
All right, wait. What Fifth say? See, you're a percentage of the motherfuckers you hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
So he has never seen a 1950 in his never seen that before. So all you've seen are a bunch of soft motherfuckers going through soft problems with women where they come to your ass and say, I just don't understand why Sally's so mean today. I'm trying to work it. Well, you know, love is that way. Get her some flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her you're sorry. Work things out. Submit and compromise. Peach, compromise. All right, here we go.
Fine, you know, that they're perfectly fine. Their polarity is completely fine, and they're happy. And I could say the same thing. I could keep going at you saying that, like, oh, because of what I've seen or what I've experienced, dominant men, it won't work. But then that's dumb because there are cases where dominant men do work, but there's also cases where it doesn't.
No, it's all
When they're happy, they're probably not going out saying, I'm so happy, I'm dominant, and I'm a woman. They're not going around saying that. You know, like, they're just happy. They stick to themselves most of the time when they're that happy.
All right. I am great at sex.
Oh, wait. Hey, here we go. Hey, this is a fifth, the bottom. We're about to hit the bottom.
Yeah, nigga, this is it. I didn't see this.
Hey. How much y'all bet this car gonna jump from that fucking party?
Nigga, that is the first time seeing a big nigga do a car roll and do a backflip onto the chair, nigga, if I was there, nigga.
All right,
You
let's
see my whole belly come out.
Shout out to Key Zaggin. Key Zaggin's in the chat. Shout out to Key.
Shout out to my nigga, man. Shout out to my nigga, man.
Shout out to our motherfucking dog Zag, man. Much love to our dog Zag. All right, guys, here we go. I'm great at sex. Let's see who get to the fake first.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, I have a lot to learn.
Oh, wait a
You
second.
bitch ass nigga, man. He's just a bitch ass.
Did he just say I got a lot to learn?
You can tell, dog. Like, and even this motherfucker with the dreads, nigga, you not doing nothing, nigga. We know what's up, bruh. I'll choke some sense. I'll choke some sense into his bitch.
So what are we discussing?
The audacity. How in this fuck is this Asian motherfucker on the car?
How the guy with the blouse gonna be on this?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That was the number one guy. Like, this nigga thinks he is out here Marilyn Manson. It's Marilyn Manson, little son. Nigga out here trying to slam something. This motherfucker wild, man. It's a wild nigga, man.
He just said he doesn't like to be with multiple women. So let's see how this shit go down.
Prove it.
right now.
Bro, this was a chance to redeem yourself.
No, I know, but it's just.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, look at the other guy.
Oh, that nigga, he thought about his old bitches. He was like, let me go back. Fuck it, I gotta go back. Hey, all these muscles. All these muscles. What do my niggas say? You cake ass niggas lifting these cake ass weights.
But this was the guy though that all the ladies liked. But see, there's a correlation to being great at sex and then the shit you saying. And this, I'm telling you, man, y'all, it's crazy.
Hey, it's crazy. The nigga out here with all the muscles, the biggest nigga out there.
Motherfucker just ran right to the back.
The biggest nigga out there, bro. He can't even. He not doing nothing with it. Oh, you weak motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck out of here!
With my partner, my
Oh
wife,
my god! Look at fucking Millie Vanilli. You can tell that motherfucker go to the tanning salon. That motherfucker ain't that color. This motherfucker with this fucking Apache coat on, some denim and some shells and an anklet and some bell bottoms. This motherfucker is not stroking right. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm so sick and tired of these motherfuckers claiming, nigga, sex. Let me just tell y'all niggas. Y'all know who the fuck LeBron James is, and Steph Curry. There's an all-star game. You think everybody in the NBA is in the all-star game? No, they're in the all-star game because they got skills that's better than everybody else.
Oh my god.
These motherfuckers ain't on the all-star ballot. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
To not only connect physically, but also emotionally. You know, but then I think that's the biggest trick I've learned. Not trick, but the thing I've learned about my years of being with my partner. You have to sort of like, you know, keep the spice going.
I would say, you know, I think the fact that we have a woman who keeps coming back or who keeps wanting it, I think
Yeah.
that, you know, that's a sign that she thinks you're great at sex. You know what I mean? Because she,
Yeah, hey, guys, you know what this motherfucker right here is saying, guys? He's saying, hey, when he's saying this, when she's like, I'm sick of your shit, I can find better. I don't need you, and I don't need, and you know they go away, and sometimes they come back the next hour, the next day, the next week, but they crawl. Hey, what you doing? I miss you, baby.
Yeah. You fucking bitch. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. When you got a woman and you just pulled it out, and you look to the left, and they are still over there twitching. You go check your notifications. And they're still over there twitching. You go walk and get you something to drink and come back, and she's in a fetal position over there trying to recoup the feeling that you just gave her. You motherfuckers are not used to nothing like that. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Fifth, or go into the bathroom, turn the water on, start crying.
Oh man, a lot of motherfuckers just don't understand, dog. I'm telling you, man. And you know what they did? They start shaming men like me to talk about it. What they'll try to do is they'll try to say, you know, the men that talk about it never be about it with rhymes and shit.
Right, exactly.
They try to talk about motherfuckers talking about it. You know what they say about men to be talking about it. It's the quiet ones that, you know, the quiet ones. You losers that create all these fucking shit to stop us from being at the top. You fucking piece of shit.
because she actively wants to keep it going and keep it going in that direction. I will say though, I'm better at sex with women I care about. Yeah, you know, so I think, and me being a player and a guy who goes out and talks to a lot of different women, you know, if with my girlfriend or like my wife or whatever like that, sex would be great. With the other girls, it can still be good, but I know that I don't really put in that much effort because it's almost like I'm masturbating with someone.
And eventually, you know your partner.
Hey, y'all hear that shit? That motherfucker there, man. Oh my dog.
Partners like comfortability, what they like, what they don't like.
Hey, Fifth, why is he talking? Why is he talking, Fifth?
With a blouse and a master lock on. The motherfucker got a master lock around his neck.
The fuck is he talking?
With a fucking leather coat on right there. Look at that. George Michael leather coat.
How you make sex a lot better instead of like sleeping with
1,000%. Plus, you love them.
Right.
Like, so you knew if you were gonna die today and you could have sex with one person before you die, it would be that person. Like, no matter what, like you could have every supermodel, every movie star, everything. Like, fuck all that. Like, I want that person.
Focus so much on like what they like as well, you know, like you're kind of there to like pleasure them, you know, because you care about them so much.
Right.
Which is why like you would hyperfixate on like what do they like, what they don't like, and you can easily like adjust yourself and put in effort for that person.
And like, for instance, it's so true that you said that because my wife and I, we have this thing we call the love menu.
No, you got a thing called the menu of you going to the village people's side.
Okay, why did we invent the love menu? We invented the love menu because we have 3 children and they're only 2 years apart. They're in the mid-20s now, but think about it. 2, 4, 6 at home and I'm working and she's doing her thing. So we found that in our young relationship, sometimes the other person might be tired and like but that's hurt feelings. That makes you kind of do
What the fuck
this
is
type
hurt
of thing.
feelings?
So what we did is we
What
come
the
up with a
fuck
love
is that?
You just said hurt feelings, brother.
No, see, there's always been a rule. There's no in there. A no.
Hey,
nigga, there's shit you can do. You can do some shit.
Fifth, I told when I had my place, I had a rule. If I ain't coming, you ain't coming over.
It's a fact.
I don't understand you motherfuckers, man. It's hurt feelings.
Fuck
nigga, have you ever rolled over cold and said, nigga, my feelings is hurt? This bitch just told me, That's what he's saying. It's hurt feelings involved. Let me hear this clown.
All right, here we go.
Menu of like, here's the appetizers. I might not be ready for the full course tonight, but here's your appetizer because I know you like this, or here is your dessert, or here's your main course meal. And we broke it into those things. So when we do come to each other and we need that connection, it's not just like, I'm tired, I don't feel like it. It's kind of like, well, what's going to happen? We got a full course meal tonight, or we're just going to have some appetizers.
If she say, go call that dude up.
What the fuck is that? It's over my head, my nigga.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah.
What is he saying?
Yeah,
That he got a list of shit that
yeah,
they
hey, sausage is on the menu.
Yeah, right. Dick and balls. That's
And
on
that
the
that's kept it spicy for us. And also, like what you say, making sure we're pleasuring each other. It's not
said
just
he
wham
said
bam,
it
thank
kept
you,
it
ma'am. I need to get
spicy.
my rock.
This is what I'm saying. When you have a person that's talking like this, keeping it spicy is that, my nigga? he better chain his bitch up in the house.
Yeah.
So,
As
but like,
soon
you
as
know,
she see the sunshine on the other side of the hill, nigga, she's walking towards it.
Oh, no doubt.
how are you feeling about that? And how are you feeling about that? Because when you're in a long-term committed relationship, you have to do that or it dies.
Right. And I love that. I love that you talk about the amount of intention that you live with in regard to making sure that you're always evolving with it, always making sure that it's spicy. You just care. I think if you have a genuine care for the other person that you're involved with, then maybe you're not great right then and there, but it will eventually develop into being something that way. So I love that care that you demonstrate with that.
I'm interested in what you had to say. You've been very quiet on this.
He probably shocked to hear and say, "Why the fuck three of you motherfuckers on this thing?" That's why he quiet. He probably like, "What the fuck are y'all three on this panel?"
That's why
For?
you didn't usually like.
All he said was, "Look at the receipts," you know. And he knows it. He knows it.
And look, and that's a very important thing, right? Is so I think that as a man, I don't hate to say, that you should come in confidently. And I do find, by and largely, it's kind of like you could have the alpha beta argument. I do that thinking coming in kind of in a dominant way. There's a reason 50 Shades of Grey is so popular. There's a reason it's the most read book of all time. There's a reason there's detail in it. And I think you can say so much to a woman in sex without saying a word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's about how you touch her, how you have your hands.
I agree.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with Blue Jacket.
He sound like Steve right there.
Sound like Mama, yeah. Hey, wake that pain up. Might be a me under that fucking mask.
The way you take over her in that way. And that's okay. Just knowing and seeing that expression and seeing things that happen, and as a result of that, is enough for me to know where I stand on the subject.
The only thing I disagree with you about is I agree with that energy, that take control energy. And I think one woman does love that. But sometimes my wife likes to take control, and I love it.
Well, get up there, girl. Get up there, girl, and do it.
Oh my God! He said, "Get up there, girl. Do what you got to do."
I'm gonna tell you, dog. That is one thing that I will never be a part of, dog. There's no taking control of 50. Like I always need to be in control. I don't understand these motherfuckers. You know, I can't even understand that. What do you mean? Even when they're in positions like on top of something, bitch, look, bitch, I am choking this shit. I'm controlling you, bitch. Like we're not. I don't know, man. I can't relate with that. I can't relate with that.
Right, but fifth, strap on, control. Yeah, we got to understand who's saying what. That's the control, the strap on, the pegging and shit.
What you got to do? You know, like I'll put my hands behind my head too. Yeah, cowboy. Hey, don't worry. Yeah, but
By and largely,
Yeah.
yes. And then when she wants to, but even when you're on bottom, man, you still doing work, bro. It's all about dancing, bro.
I don't want to get naked, but I have sex tattooed on my chest.
This fucking bitch ass nigga, man. I can't stand his ass. Oh my nigga, blood. This right here, dog. Me and him. This is all in fucking water, dog. Me and him. I couldn't be around it. I every chance that I get to say something to this motherfucker, I'm gonna say something.
You're not gonna invite him to the cookout 50?
Nah, bro. Nah, but this right here, dog. This is a disgrace to all mankind, dog. I don't know what the fuck. This motherfucker got a spaghetti strap fucking leopard dress on, and he's fucking out here talking. And he don't even have his shit on his shoulder. Nigga, where's his other side? Nigga, men don't wear shit off the shoulder. Look at this bitch ass nigga.
Oh, guys, the line's open if y'all want to call in, man. 833-859-8744 if y'all want to join in and let us know. The lines are open, guys.
Can I?
Bro, it wouldn't take much.
It's right here on my rib.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right.
Come on, man. Come on.
Y'all terrible in the chat. Y'all say he just wanted to show guys his body.
Bro, and then this nigga got a prison tat. Nigga, the motherfucker just really just scribbled it on his shit. I mean, you know how long that's a 5-minute fucking tattoo. Nigga, they didn't have to put no template on, nigga, nothing. Nigga, they just lay down. He got his nipples out. Nigga, what type of nigga is this? And his nipple, the one on the left is further down. What's wrong with this nigga right here, man? There's something wrong with this nigga, man. I would have told the nigga, but if you don't put your shirt back on, my nigga, we gonna end this show. This show's over. It's a wild nigga, bud. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga got Hanes white drawers on under this. Look at his white belt line. This motherfucker got white Hanes Walmart drawers on, my nigga.
Stop.
Hey, keep it a band, nigga. Did you shake this nigga hand, bud?
I did.
You did. My nigga Lucario's the coolest nigga on that. That nigga's the coolest other side of the pillow. This nigga Lucario's the coolest, smoothest nigga I know, bud.
Everybody was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was cool.
This nigga right here, if I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Cali culture or something. Nigga, but we just disrespectful or something. Niggas, I'd have been like, nigga, but I'd have gave him the fist pump, nigga.
Oh my God.
I gave him this. Hey, and that's when you see I'm squeezing my fist hella hard too right here. Nigga, just this what you get this, Holmes.
Oh my God.
The other men's nigga, we like this. You know what I mean? Well, my nigga Miles, we like this though, nigga.
Like some gay shit.
My nigga Miles in the building, man. What's happening with my nigga, man?
What's going on, panel? What's going on, Steve? My man, Lucario. Hey, Lucario, listen. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you for having to be in the room with these bitch ass niggas for so fucking long. I appreciate you for taking the time to represent the brand and doing what you had to do.
100%, nigga. 100%, nigga.
Yeah, you should have put some of your soap in a sock and beat the fuck out that motherfucker.
That nigga's definitely the point guard of the crew. That nigga Lucario's definitely the point guard, nigga.
Put your soap in
I should have had the soap there with me. That's a fact. I should have given you some soap and like, look,
Yeah, watch filthy. Look at this. I'm just saying, nigga. Go ahead.
Watch the bitch assness. This is why I made the soap too.
Mm-hmm. Is it me, nigga, or is it the angle? Nigga, this nigga's nipple is lower than the other one. Nigga, something wrong with this nigga. This nigga's an alien. Nigga, this nigga's not real, bro. This real talk. This is a slimy nigga right here.
He says he's not real. He's artificial intelligence up in here.
So something wrong with this nigga, man. Something up.
Oh my Jesus! All right, here we go.
And it's like an old one too. Not even like a.
I think the biggest thing I've ever heard from my sexual partners is like, "Wow, you really caught me off guard," and I think that's like.
What? Really? You think? You think?
Nigga, bro, this is a slimy nigga, man. This is why I always teach my son to have some hands, nigga, because you gonna have your shit talking gene. You got to whoop these type of niggas' ass.
Yeah.
Real talk, my nigga, because I'm telling you, his kids, he gonna have some kids one day. He's gonna be a father. Could you imagine nigga being a father?
Oh God.
Look at this nigga, man.
I cut your bread. Have a nice day at work.
This little Marlon Manson. This little Manson right here.
Little Manson and shit. You ain't my daddy. I worship the devil.
That nigga is eating every ass he's encountered, nigga. This is an ass eating nigga, right? You can tell.
I mean, is having a tattoo of sex, does that constitute as pedestalizing sex?
I don't know. It could be.
No.
Can we? I mean, come on.
You're right. I think you're right.
I would have been like, if I was Lucario, I would have been in there like, yo, this podcast is the only reason why we in the same fucking room.
Swear to God, my nigga.
For real.
Swear to God.
Just like when I told that bitch on Fresh and Fit, like I would have been looking at these bitch ass niggas like, yo, this podcast is literally the only reason why I'm in. I would never even hang with y'all niggas, bro. Like,
yeah. I wouldn't even say hi. That's why I said I wouldn't shake hands, nigga.
Like if we was on the Titanic, I would have to like die somewhere other than here. Like,
oh yeah.
My nigga Angry Man did a super chat. What did he say? I didn't see it on there.
Oh, we got Angry. Let's see. Angry, where is he at? Where he say? Shout out to the Angry Man,
Shout
man.
out to my nigga, man.
Yo, yeah, shout out to Angry Man. Angry Man be cooking, man. Angry Man.
Yeah, he do. On all topics. That nigga be cooking on all topics, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Bino Nation up in this motherfucker. Here we go, gentlemen.
A big part of it.
So is this like an argument with myself?
Oh, and shout out to Lucario for manspreading.
You missed it. He stripped.
Spreading the whole time.
Exactly. It's a fact.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
No, I did see that. I saw it. I disagreed because I just feel like it's such a typical conversation and belief that every guy believes they're great at sex. And to be real, when I talk to my girlfriends, none of them have good sex with guys, unless it's like you guys said, your partner. Then you can get better at it, right? And you know what they like.
The fuck?
He looked like the nigga from Tropic Thunder. He looked like
you talking about the Iron Man? What's his name? Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. Is this nigga in blackface?
Nah.
My bad. I didn't mean to fuck it up.
This nigga's not stroking, bro. Like what he just said, so many women tell me about their negative experience. They probably are having negative experience. What the fuck does that got to do with you? Like, nigga, they said you. Nigga, did you understand the question?
When I talk to my girlfriends, all of them tell me that they have terrible sex. I mean, it's a travesty. They don't even get to orgasm. Like,
I'm telling you, man. I knew when that nigga showed up with that denim tight ass orange shirt. There was something up with this nigga, man. I knew it. And he's on the wrong side. The audacity to call him an alpha. I knew he was on the wrong side.
All right, here we go.
So that's what I mean. Like, I think I'm great with my girlfriend, but if I was to generate and say, like, I'm great at sex, I'd be like, no, I didn't, almost every girl I slept with before probably never even got off, really.
What? So you ain't fucking. What?
What? Nigga, bud, this is
seriously. The car, if I was you, I'd have got and walked away, dog.
I don't know how you controlled your laughter, Lacar. It'd have been hard for me to at least do that. I
was like, it's a very serious moment because I was like, are you serious? This is crazy, but
what the fuck? The fuck?
To say, like,
I'm looking forward to see what this nigga with the muscles say about why he wasn't up there.
Oh yeah,
I'm great at sex. I can bring a dildo in. Like it's just like I'm nothing against that. Like I like all kinds of things.
Hey, I like cucumbers. Y'all add to me, and I talk about the cucumbers and the fucking wolf outfit.
If we need to bring a dildo in, bitch, we bring in a dildo in.
Yeah, I'll bring in a cucumber.
Put this in your mouth while I do this shit right here, back here.
Yeah.
They like that. Shit.
Why'd you look at me like I was wondering why you said that.
No, I'm just saying that, like,
you still looked at him.
You look like the type. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get
But it's like I'm up, K-Zach.
My nigga.
Good, what's good? What's good, man? What's good with y'all?
Oh yeah, we breaking down our dog Lucario, killing this motherfucker over there.
This nigga Zach got the strobe light, but he got it on. He got the strobe light on hold.
hey, Zach. Hey guys, y'all want to see? Hold on, Zach. Here you go. I got you, dog. Here, Carrie K. Zagging with the stroke look. It's Zag with his stroke look.
Hey.
That's Zag right there with the stroke
what's
look.
so funny is they don't know where that come from though, and I ain't gonna say it either. So let's keep
Yeah, we know you got that stroke look, dog. We got you, dog. We understand you, all right? Yeah. Everybody on this panel is stroking, so that's why we laughing at these motherfuckers.
I just feel like there's a lot for me to learn even now with my partner, and I just like to say I'm great at it.
You should be teaching. What you mean learn?
Bro, I'm still introducing bitches to new shit. And I'm an old ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on here?
Like when I tell them my Spider-Man bitches, see, the motherfuckers don't know what Spider-Man bitches is. So what you do is you pull it out, you come in your hand, and then you throw the fucking cum on her fucking ass like that. Fucking like a fucking web like this. You
I
know,
don't know, nigga.
taking out shit in your hand and
Then I'm
just,
liking the shit, nigga. I don't
like
know,
this.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the Clorox right after that, nigga. Goddamn.
Oh no,
You
wait.
Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man in this bitch,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh my God, shit.
You were laughing at me about the motherfucking dress up in the animal outfits.
Yeah, I ain't doing no animal outfits, nigga. I'm not, nigga. No, nigga. I'm not.
You put cum in your hand and
Hey,
throw
nigga,
it.
it's my shit. Hold on, it's not entered her yet, nigga. It's still my shit, and I throw it at her
That nigga on some
motherfucking back
vitamin
like
D. He
this.
putting it on his elbows and shit. Get the ash out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't rub no shit in though.
Oh, dog. You're telling us that you grabbed the cum,
yeah,
and throw it in her face. You
I'll right when I know it's about to happen, I come out, pull that motherfucker out like this. Oh, bitch, there you go. Like, and they like to act too. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, my fucking back is boiling.
This nigga, dog, you might need to get checked out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If they get nigga, goddamn.
It's boiling, bitch. That's right, bitch. I knew you like that boiling fucking shit.
I was like, what the fuck did I get into? Shit.
I don't say that to myself because I think that blocks me from something that I might not be good at, actually.
No, I agree. I completely agree with the aspect that, like, honestly, there's always room for growth. You know, like going around thinking that you're
What
like
the fuck
the
you got
best
on,
is-
dog? What the fuck is going on with this dude right here, dog? Why he got his jacket hanging off his shoulder like that? What the fuck is going on? No, everything is wrong with this nigga. His hair is fucked up. He got someone beating his ass and shit. This nigga got a tattoo on his titty. He got a fucking leopard blouse
Hey,
on.
and I don't know, he needs to kill his barber too, nigga. I just know that nigga just cuts the sides off.
Hey,
There's no line.
Hey, Zagan, first rule of Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club, okay?
Oh, okay. Yo, who is this? What the fuck is going on? This nigga on combo and shit.
He's a part of the he's a part of the Rainbow Fight Club.
Oh my God!
Hey, and I know he followed Lucario after the show, nigga. I know he did, so he's going to see this shit.
This is how you know he ain't got no friends.
Hey, whoever this nigga are, I want you to comment, nigga. I want you to comment, nigga. Put it in the comments that you don't watch the video, you bitch ass nigga.
No, 50. I won't give you the satisfaction. No.
What's going on with this nigga, dog?
like it's not something that I agree with, but more so that like, especially with someone that like a partner, like that you actually want to give the effort into.
Partner.
You learn, like
partner.
It doesn't always have to go like perfect.
What the fuck is this? What this Tonto? What?
I told you, nigga. That nigga's an Apache. That's what I said. The nigga was an Apache, blood.
That nigga's in blackface, bro. That nigga's in Yo, what? Hold up.
I told you.
Why the fuck they put the blackface nigga next to the blackface nigga?
Bro, what the fuck is going?
Yo, why they put the blackface nigga next to the darkest nigga on the fucking planet?
Oh shit!
Yo,
oh,
crazy.
Oh my God!
Hold up, no, seriously, that nigga, look at his hands and look at his face. Look at his hands. Look at his face.
Oh,
nigga, what the fuck?
I said that earlier, though, Miles. I said a nigga look in tanning booth.
Oh my God.
That nigga was in the tanning booth. And he kept his hands out of the tanning booth like this. Nigga kept his hands out.
You better than me, because I would have told the nigga with the hat on next to you, hey, let's switch. Because if I sit next to this motherfucker, it's gonna throw me off the whole joint.
That nigga look like Rachel Dolezal. He look like Rachel Dolezal's long lost son.
Lucario is the point guard of the crew, nigga. That nigga is the most poised nigga in the crew.
Like he look at him actually sitting here looking like he taking these niggas seriously. Look at him.
Most definitely, dog. That nigga got an I care face, nigga, right there. I give a fuck face right there.
News reporter face. Tell me more.
Lucario is leading.
Tell me more.
Leading intently.
No, why this nigga look like he is a Rastafarian fur trader? What the fuck you look like?
That nigga said a fur trader, my nigga.
What the fuck going on?
time. You know, you pick up things. Like everyone's different. You know, man and woman. So like, honestly, like it's.
But that's what when I think when that question says I'm great at sex, like that to me tells me you could line up 10 girls and 9 out of 10 you would know exactly what to do.
Sometimes it's just like a confidence thing. I am
what the fuck you talking about?
Exactly.
I thought that was lowballing. 9 out of 10? Bitch, I'm knocking all these bitches' walls out.
Yes.
And who don't think that?
But that's a confidence issue, man. I understand. I'm telling them. It's crazy.
He broke.
Put into
Bro,
like
I'm
an
really bothered that he got his shoulder out.
I told you that, nigga, earlier.
It's
It's
bothering me, dog.
my nigga, but
Put on your fucking jacket, man. What's wrong with you?
it bothers me. He sits like this. Like he just sits with his hands between his
This nigga got his
legs.
shoulder out, dog.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Something's up with this nigga, right?
Well,
I'm Lil Manson.
Yo, shout out to with 4 with the 30.99 super chat. He said we need more shows with y'all.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate. I think we missed the super chat up top too.
Let me go up.
I think it went away.
Okay. Here we go.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, I look at it like, because you're saying, well, being the best, you know, you can't really say being the best, but I disagree. I look at it as I am the best, but I'm choosing to be great with this person.
I agree.
And so what I'm saying is I can be really great with this one other girl, but I choose not to. And I do that purposely. And the reason why I do it purposely is because, like I was saying earlier, when we talk about friends with girls and all that other stuff, is that women have to earn good dick. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So
He really got a dress on?
This nigga Lucario, nigga.
Stop that.
They looking at Carl all mystified and shit. They look mystified like, huh?
Look at the nigga next to him. Look at the Apache. That nigga's like,
bottoms, dog, and platforms.
That's what I said, dog. Hey, he's right though, my nigga. I always say, nigga, the platinum package should be never given out to a new bitch.
Right.
That bitch has got to earn something, nigga. But even my bronze package is better than the average nigga, man.
Facts. Real quick. Manuel SV with the 550 super chat. He says, "Real game, no theory. After dark, episode 2. Salute, coaches. This is fire."
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Let me just say this. This is the weirdest gathering of dudes I've ever seen. This is weird shit. This is real weird.
And I was with the nigga in the Blues Post. He spit some shit, but the nigga always looking at the ground though. The nigga's not really ever like looking at somebody.
He's thinking I could have been somewhere.
Yeah, like what the fuck did I get myself
Why is
into?
the Asian dude sitting with his feet
Fucking
like
Tom Ford. I should have wore these Tom
Look how he
Fords.
got his hands between his legs and shit. He got
That's
like
what I just said.
These niggas is weird. Like,
Hey, Zach, the nigga over there with the dress on though. You see the nigga with the dress?
This nigga got a knee-length dress. This what the
a leopard
bro,
dress.
that's fucked, and he got his shit hanging off his shoulder like he trying to attract a dude or something.
Hey man, see this what I'm
shit is
saying, dog.
weird to me,
I'd have
bro.
said, nigga, I'd have.
Yo, Lucario, I think you're getting choosing signals from the nigga in the leopard when you said
That nigga's real submissive position right there. That nigga got a submissive position.
I never thought of that like that before.
And this Asian dude sitting next to him, what man sits with his hands between his legs like that?
Yeah, man, that's
Who does that? That is not a manly, masculine sitting position, my nigga. He might as well be Indian style in the chair. All you niggas be sitting on the couch, Indian style with a cover on you. You's a funny nigga, bud.
Boxing Plug Dave with the $2 super chat. He said, "Panel looks like my playlist on shuffle. Real game no theory."
If I'm with a woman where I just met you at the bar and we're just hooking up, I'll give you some, like I should say women should earn great, but I'll give her some good. But it ain't gonna be great because you haven't earned it. You're not my girl. You haven't done anything.
Not even the extra mile for.
Right, exactly. I'm not gonna go the extra mile for a new girl.
I agreed with the. I agree with the mentality, but then not the.
Look at his mannerisms.
Stage of
because he got his hand between his legs. What you think?
They some giggling. Ooh, bro, they some heteroflexible dudes to me, bro.
Cackling,
These niggas is
motherfucker.
giggling. God
Cackling.
damn.
I'm just not gonna do all that for a new girl. I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm saying is that the greatness comes from within you to know that you can, but you have to make the decision to do that. And I think most guys, if they care about a woman, they'll.
Can y'all stop it? Why is the Rastafarian fur trader eyes in Lucario's lap?
That nigga is looking down right now, nigga. I want to know what that platinum package is like.
Yes,
That nigga said maybe one of them rips is low enough for me to see something.
I must learn the ways. I must learn the ways of Darkface. I must learn how to earn great shit.
Do that because that woman, in some form or fashion, has earned that type of energy from him, and that's how I look at it.
It's like, I completely agree, but I just want to change the word earn to something else. Something similar, but that means a little different. Because like, you don't want to give as much effort to like other people that you don't really you see like long term with. But then like, obviously if it's like a partner or someone that you can see a future with.
I'm so tired of these partner words, man.
Partner. That word was too assertive for him.
And I said certain men cannot go. If you can look your woman in the face and say, you know, I was want to let you know, I lead this relationship. I make the decisions. You follow me in this relationship. Some men can't even sit down with his woman and say that shit. They can't say that, and they refuse to say it because they don't want to be told something different or get pushback. Dog, I'm telling you.
Right. Facts.
Weak.
Yes. Thank you for the shout out, Fitz. Thank you, brother. Here we go.
Hey, I appreciate you, Marvelous, with the $10 cash app, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Fire Fist says, why does a guy in the red hat bite his lips whenever our brother Lucario speaks?
Oh, we gotta watch him. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Yes.
Keep an eye on that.
You know, improving. You can be like the best. You know, for that person.
Who thinks that great sex is more mental or more physical?
He got his nails painted.
Which one would you raise?
Yeah, he in the peg, dog. He's bisexual, dog. He's bisexual.
Can't do it, dog.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Yeah.
Some nigga grabbed his waist before and shit.
God damn, dog.
When you got a nigga that grabbed your waist before, nigga got a hickey on the back of your neck. You's a bitch ass nigga, man.
Well, which one? Say one of them.
Who thinks that great sex is more mental?
Hey, my nigga Angry Man said send him a link, my nigga.
All right. Is Angry in our group, right? He's in our group, right?
He's in our group chat, yeah.
Hey, Angry, check our group chat. I'll send in the group chat, Angry Man. I'll send in the group chat. Hold on, let me grab it. All right, I'll send in the group chat, Angry Man. Hold on. Okay, we'll play it and I'm gonna send it to you, Angry Man, in our group chat. Here we go.
I mean, it's more. I think it's more mental.
Okay. Who thinks great sex is more physical?
The reason why I sat down and then I stepped back is because stepping down, sitting down, it was just kind of like that societal pressure of, you know, we all agree like men have to be really great at sex. And I had to check myself out of my ego and take a step back because it can't be 9 out of 10. It has to be 10 out of 10. I know I've had, one night stands and I can't account for every single partner that I've had if they had a great experience or not. I could just be honest with myself and say I did my best, but for whoever is going to be my partner next, you have to have that, like that sense of like open-mindedness in a way, because what they might think they want from you to make you great, you might not agree with even trying. I get what you're saying about women having to earn great, but I feel like at the same time,
why is it so funny coming out of your mouth?
I feel like I told you I'm a comedian. I feel like at the same time, women's needs are a lot different.
Which one's pause? Oh no, I'm trying to. Yeah, Angry Man, check the group, man. Check the group, Angry Man.
It sounds so funny coming out of your mouth.
That nigga is. I'm telling you, dog. This time, motherfucker, to lift weights all day and forget the fuck how to talk to bitches, man. This motherfucker, you can tell he does not have experience with women.
Angry Man, check your message.
And part of sex is the way that you talk to chicks. It is the enticement. You know what I'm saying? The curiosity, the intrigue, based on what you're saying and how you sound when you say it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got guys here, they don't even understand mental and verbal foreplay. They think foreplay is kissing the bitch and sucking on nipples. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could be that too, but before you even get to that point where you're physically touching her, the foreplay can begin.
Yeah, he's flirting, the texting. I mean, it's a lot of shit, dog. You can do.
A lot
of shit. A lot of shit.
And real quick,
Get
Angry
the
Man,
line
check your phone. Check your phone, Angry Man. I sent you a message on your Mac. Check your phone, Angry Man. As you got the link. You got the link, brother. Come on up.
The foreplay starts right after I nut for the next joint. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like all everything after I nut. When she lay her head on my chest.
Play.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Everything is a build up to the next situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here we go.
That men's in bed. So what might be, easy for you, like a quick 1-2, they're expecting, maybe more foreplay or more physical intimacy or, and with the whole like BDSM with like 50 Shades of Grey, I think that appeal to like a certain subset of women and their fantasies, but I don't think that accounts for all.
A lot of women like their hair pulled, ass smacked.
You see, again, Lucario, remember I was telling you earlier how bitch ass men, what they try to do is have this inclusion model.
Yes.
Right. Nigga, my lifestyle, who is around me, the people of my reality move this way. So what he's saying is that his reality is this bitch ass shit he's talking about. Right. And that's what he wants to be included into your model because he says we're totally different. So I should still be included. So you need to change what you're saying based upon my bitch ass reality. That's exactly what he's saying.
He doesn't understand sexual submissiveness by way of shit. She might not be into certain shit, but I'm going to introduce her to the shit, and she gonna want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because she is that sexually attracted to me. The sexual chemistry is off the hook, and not only that, but she's completely sexually submissive. Like you can do whatever you want with my body. The problem with these guys, they don't have anything to introduce women to. This is why he said, "What if she's into this? What if she's into that?" My thing is introduce her to what you're into.
Yeah.
Drake, real quick, straight out of Beano Nation. Our mother and brother from another mother, Angry Man. Give him some love and God.
Man.
Man.
What's up with my nigga, man?
What in
you know the nigga sleepy when they got the hood on and shit. He like, I'm sleepy.
Hey man, what in the holy hell are y'all watching? And how did Lucario get roped into that shit?
Nigga, this is amazing fucking shit right here, though. Yeah, they had 3 million. They had 3 million viewers, right?
Yeah, they had
3 million subs. Nigga, I'm on this show, nigga.
Now I recognize Lucario and I recognize old boy in the blue blazer.
I didn't know who that nigga was. Who is that nigga?
Jay Walker. Jay Walker.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to check him out.
But the rest of the dudes, like, what the?
Bro, what the fuck? It's like a what the fuck moment. The fuck is that?
In the Jubilee.
Bitch ass shit. All right, here we go, guys. Let's keep going. Here we go.
Women. I think it's a great fantasy, but I think if you put most women like really say, "Do you want that?" They'd be like, "I want that."
Nah, they really want it.
Oh, here we
Women
go.
should not be in position of power.
All right, now watch. I bet you the motherfucker. Who y'all think gonna run to the front?
Lucario's coming to the chair, nigga.
Here we go. Let's see who run to the chair.
I was the only one that went to the gym.
My nigga, man. That's my nigga, bro.
Just like his hand said.
Okay, clap
bro. Hey, Lucario had to give the sigh like these bitch ass niggas. Let me be the
only one.
Actually,
I think a woman.
Clap that, Lucario, please. Can you clap that, sir? Clap that, sir. Come on.
Yeah, I'd have tripped and fell on the way up there, nigga. I'd have been falling over the chairs and shit. Nigga. I'd have been picking chairs up, nigga.
All right, here we go, Lucario.
Be in a position of power only by herself, but not in relation to being in a relationship with a man. Because when she's in a relationship with a man, the man has to be the leader. The man has to be the one that's guiding the situation, directing the situation. If it's in any other situation by herself with work, with her friends or whatever, she can do whatever she wants to do.
Pause it.
Yo, my nigga.
The same thing you just said.
You know, this is why they didn't like you in the comments, my nigga.
Exactly.
Because you are speaking in a position of being dominant, leading, telling these motherfuckers shit, dog. And watch these bitch ass niggas that come. What's up with this nigga? You said this nigga in the blue coat? Nigga, who's this nigga?
Wait, they didn't like. Wait. In the comment section, they didn't like that answer.
They didn't like none of Lucario. They thought he was a loser. They said Lucario. I was reading the comments, nigga.
It was like Lucario's insecure and he got issues, and I feel sorry for his mom and his wife and his kids and all this.
Bro, I wouldn't have been able to be on that show because I would have went to the chair and been like, I don't think they should be in charge of a popsicle stand. They would have hated my ass.
Exactly, my nigga. Hey, man, I'd have ran up there, nigga.
They rolling in.
Game over.
Your
game is over.
Hey, pause it real quick, my nigga. Who's this nigga in the blue coat again?
His name is Justin Waller.
So let me say this really quick, my nigga. How in the fuck is he not up here, nigga?
He's actually gonna explain it. He's
a traditional nigga, man. You said all this traditional shit, and you ain't come up there, nigga. That's flip floppy. Let me hear what this nigga say.
Yeah, let's see what the fuck you got to say, man. Here we go.
Don't touch.
I first want to ask, because there was a lot of like has to, have to's, but like not really a reason behind it. Like, can I ask, like, what's your reason behind like why a man has to be in power? Why can't a woman be?
The fuck? Power is such a weird word. I'll say more like the leadership role. And the thing is that a man has to lead a woman. He has to guide a woman, because what happens is that when it's the opposite, when a woman is leading that man, she usually loses respect for him. When she's in a relationship with a man who is, under her, who's submissive to her in a lot of different situations,
yeah, shout out to
she
Jada
starts to lose
Pinkett.
respect for him because she's looking for a man to lead and guide her. If you notice, they have sex with the bad boys, but then the nice guys get tossed to the side. You see, why is that?
Well, if you look at them psychologically, they have past traumas and issues.
Pause it there.
Probably, but like,
I can't stand no bitch ass niggas like this. Come on, my nigga. And this is what I'm saying, dog. A lot of these weak motherfuckers always try to make excuses for women who have choice of picking dominant motherfucking men. See, that's what's wrong with society. When this is why young men believe that it's okay to do this bitch ass shit. And some of these older men, motherfucker, to adapt to a fucking woman. Like, this is where they get this shit from. They hear motherfuckers like this that they fucking look up to, and they'll be like, oh, I want to be like him. And then he's talking all this bitch ass shit, dog.
But see,
what the fuck is he talking about?
The majority of men in this society are passive. The majority of men in this society, they kowtow, they pacify, they acquiesce, they do things to appease the woman because they want to keep the woman. They don't want to lose the woman. See, you talking about guys like us, she can go or she can stay. It don't matter. For them, it matters if she goes or not. So they're willing to capitulate. They're willing to be in a subservient role just to keep her there.
Can't stand no bitch ass niggas like that.
But that's crazy because that's what actually makes them loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. All right, here you go.
there's women for you, right? I mean, like, you're on a different scale. What I would say, some women want a guy like you because they don't want to do anything, right? They don't want to take that position. I'm around a lot of women who don't want that. They're in positions of power, not just in work, career, at home.
Wait, 50. I got a question. Is that a fucking jean jacket with short sleeves?
But nigga, that's what I said this earlier.
You did.
The nigga with the jean nigga, I'm a muscle shirt, jean denim shirt, nigga.
I didn't even know that existed. Like, why is there no sleeves on that shirt? Like,
nigga, you know how hard it is to pull it up over your arm, nigga, to get it up like that. I'm just saying, my nigga. You know what I mean? These niggas is wild.
I know a lot of
wild niggas, man.
I do business. I find women much more pleasant to do business with. But when you're talking about maybe being at home, I don't know. It's just like, I think when you get into your part, your end of the pond, it can get a little bit mucky. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's into the fucking ocean. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, that was shade he threw at you, nigga.
Yeah, that was some shit.
What you mean, pond, nigga?
Mercy.
Oh, so I'm little over here, nigga? I stood up.
He was teetering the line the whole time because he was scared to say certain shit, I think, because like I said, they had a section they cut out where he was like, oh, my girl's gonna kill me if I say this type shit.
He said this?
Yeah, he was on that type of time, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh hell no! See, this
Whenever you wake up and gotta comb your hair to the left or right, nigga, you's a bitch ass nigga, man.
These dudes are ran by females, bro.
And I don't really subscribe to that as well.
I heard you say you were from New York. I lived in Manhattan for 30 years as a fashion designer in the heart of Manhattan.
Of course you
She
did.
was working as a fashion editor. I held it down with the 3 kids. I was the one bringing the money home. I was the one doing that. After my son, my youngest, went back to school, she went back to work. I always wanted to have my own collection. She was like, you should do that now. So guess what? She had the job. She paid the bills while I was building my company. So
I don't give a fuck if you at McDonald's and shit, and she's a CFO. When she, like you said, when she get the fuck home, like you were saying, Lucario, she can run the business, she can run the company, run her organization. But when she get with you, she gonna put that shit down and take her place beside you or behind you, or whatever the fuck.
Why is he dressed like a 1970s single mom?
Oh my God. This nigga look like Big Derek out this bitch and shit. Know what I'm saying?
I just want to know, nigga, where do you put it in your hair? You know what? I'm gonna color this part of my dreads. I'm gonna color this
All
part.
these goofy niggas is doing. Them NBA
Nigga got
niggas is
3
doing the same
colored
shit.
dreads, nigga, and one of them not even full filled out. I'm telling you, dog, these some weird niggas, man.
Yo, Lucario, shout out to you for actually looking like you give a fuck about what these bitch ass niggas.
Look at this nigga Lucario's in tune. That nigga's in tuned over there, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be a fucking new show host, man. I got that look like I could.
strong in our relationship and be a man in our relationship, but I also got to know what it means to have a partner next to me and not someone that I have to lead.
Well, I think it's really, really important to specify what leading means. And so right now we're talking.
Nigga, what part of leading is leading? Leading is leading.
Yo, I didn't even see the bell bottoms. He got on bell bottoms.
That's the same thing, bro. The fucking platforms on and shit.
What
the nigga next to him points his toes at getting them pants right there. Look, nigga, look at his calf.
He getting ready to perform. I know a place.
Bro, the fucking nigga pants so tight, you can see the vein in his calf and shit. This nigga got
For real, nigga, see the whole definition of this nigga shit. That's mentioned 24-hour fitness. What's his name? Who's this nigga?
I don't know that nigga. I do not know him.
Okay, well, that nigga, if he wears a wallet, nigga, they gonna see everything in that motherfucker without tight them pants in. See a quarterback that motherfucker. Go ahead.
You talked about, okay, we do the chores. Sometimes she pays more, sometimes I pay more. I think it's looking at a really superficial level. I think what you look at in a relationship, when you look at leadership and the one that is following per se, is who's the one holding down the emotional space.
What's that nigga? Zach from Saved by the Bell?
Wait. Did he say what I thought he said? Did he say who's the one holding down the emotional space? Is that what the fuck he said?
Yo, when hold on 1 second. I gotta understand this shit. Am I in an alternate universe? When did white dudes that look like this start talking like that, bro?
Yo, real shit, angry. Real shit.
When? That's crazy. Like what the? Oh my god, bro.
Hold on, here we
Bro,
go.
this nigga, can you rewind that part again, Steve? I gotta hear it one more time just to make sure my ears don't deceive me, bro.
All right, let's see if I can bring that bitch back a little bit. Here you go.
I don't know. It's just like, I think when you get into your part, your end of the pond, it can get a little bit mucky. You know what I mean? And I don't really subscribe to that as well.
I heard you say you were from New York. I lived in Manhattan for 30 years as a fashion designer in the heart of Manhattan.
Okay,
she was working as a fashion editor.
Oh, here we go.
She was like,
sometimes she pays more, sometimes I pay more. I think it's looking at a really superficial level. I think what you look at in a relationship, when you look at leadership and the one that is following per se, is who's the one holding down the emotional space. Like who has the
See, I don't like that.
Zach from Saved by the Bell, nigga. Tell you, my nigga, this is Zach from Saved by the Bell, nigga. That nigga's over here.
You know, it's funny. He kind of remind me of remember that cartoon Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo. What about that nigga Speed Racer too, nigga? Right?
Yeah, that's
Racer X motherfucker.
I mean, he's cool though. He's a cool nigga.
capacity to show up
Ain't
as
got no
the rock
choice, nigga.
the majority of the time in the dynamic. And if that is the woman, I believe for the most part the polarity gets thrown off and there will be a deficiency in the sexual attraction that she'll have for you. If you are more excessively emotional and unstable than your wife, I do believe that's going to lead to issues in the relationship.
A man's job is to be the mountain that a woman's emotional waves crash into, like straight up. So women are always going to be more emotional than men. Men should be the stable ones. Men don't need to be crying in front of women. And ideally, they're not splitting chores. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I think.
Yeah, that's real shit.
I don't believe in splitting chores either, man.
Here's what we got to notice too, and like I was telling you, 50, Jay Waller, he's about to explain why he didn't actually step up. But if you notice what that last nigga said and what he's saying, notice how they're saying this, but none of them fucking stepped up except for Lucario. None of them wanted to step up and out and show their actual opinion, but now they're trying to like toe the line and talk about it in a politically correct way. But all of them just know that ain't no female supposed to be in no fucking position of power. All of them know that.
They're doing that. He's doing that to save his audience of women,
right? Exactly,
and or his relationship behind closed doors.
Exactly,
right.
Pandering without pandering.
That if a woman cannot look up to you in some way, then she cannot respect you. And if she cannot respect you, she cannot love you.
Right. Okay, no, that's false. That's false. Can y'all stop that? Can y'all stop that shit?
Wait. He thinks that a woman can. Wait a minute. So, okay, go ahead, bro.
Let me get him real quick. Let me get him. I can't stand motherfuckers. They keep trying to act like respect and love are synonymous. No, a woman can love you and not respect you. I'm saying, period. The shit is not synonymous. It don't go together. See, this is the problem with guys who say, I just want a woman to love me. Because you think respect automatically comes with that. No, it fucking don't. But y'all got it, man. God damn.
You want a woman to love you, call your mama.
Oh,
that's the truth, nigga. That's the dead truth, though. Like a lot of these motherfuckers, man, be wanting their mamas, though. And that's the fucking problem. I don't want no part of my mom. I love you, mama, but hey, nigga, my mom is cool, nigga. She is. Like, that's what I'm saying. You motherfucker. There's nothing my mom told me that I want in a woman. Nothing.
Yes.
Word.
Facts.
Totally and the only reason I didn't come sit down is because I have some really, really good women in leadership roles in my businesses, and they are absolute leaders. Now,
but wait, guys, that's business. We talking bedroom. We talking about outside of business. It's okay for a woman to run some shit if you dictating her and say, okay, this is what I want you to do, and she doing that shit. But when she put down, when she clock out,
exactly.
Out to your motherfucking leadership at that point.
But and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is just trying to save face.
Yeah.
Lucario is the only nigga with actual fucking testicle fortitude to actually step out on the question, like
because nobody wanted to. I'm telling you, nobody wanted to walk up there, and it was. And the funny part was the way that I think they edited it, where they sort of showed me go like because it was a minute before the rest of them was like, because it was like they were hesitating, and I was like, fuck this, man, I gotta say this shit, you know what I'm saying? I was shocked that nobody else went. I was like, y'all niggas ain't.
What's disappointing is that he's trying to explain himself. He's trying to walk it back. I have no respect for that shit. I understand that he's trying to save face, but to me, that means you're inauthentic.
Exactly.
That means you can't be true to who the fuck you are at all times.
And I think he might mention it too. He's gonna say, "Well, if I had walked out here just like you did, Lucario, then the women in my job would have had an issue with that, or some shit." He gonna say in reference to that shit. Yeah, these niggas is pussy, bro.
But see, that's crazy because it's like, okay, there's a female audience. So the fuck what? Like, if they not gonna like it, it's just like Patrice O'Neal said. God damn it, if you gonna bomb, like go all the fucking way in. You feel me?
Right, real facts, man. Facts. Here we go. Let's see what the fuck he's saying.
They might lead under me, but I think they stand alone as leaders, and I respect them enough that I would never come sit down over that particular statement.
It's that way. This ain't about respecting. Now it's about understanding. I understand. Lucario is the only one, like y'all said, kept it a buck. Now he trying to move the goalposts because you know why? The bitches he got leading and whatever the fuck he got, like y'all said, he got to appease them motherfuckers. They gonna get mad if he walked up with Lucario.
Well, see, Steve, what he could have said is, "I'm always the leader. I just delegate responsibilities to the women that follow me." He could have put it like that.
But some whole ass nigga shit to me.
Because it's too vague. But in the relationship, yes, sir, I do agree that a man should be the leader. He should be the breadwinner, and he should be the one solving all the problems out in the world and emotionally at home.
I'm glad again that you two say for work it's fine, but when it comes to our relationship, I got to be the one to wear the pants, and okay, let's not say pants. We'll use the person's words. I got to be the mountain that her emotions crash into.
You motherfucker!
I have to tell you guys, we can be very emotional too, and I know there's a lot of guys in my 50s.
What are they talking about?
This is the end, y'all.
I know.
I be feeling that way.
Yo,
I'm gonna be in a cave in the mountains, nigga, with a lot of motherfucking ammo, nigga. And I'm telling you, if you look at what is that one where that movie with Brad Pitt with them the motherfuckers coming up the hill
World War Z.
Yeah, World War Z, nigga. That's what's gonna be happening to us niggas, man. That's how they gonna be coming up the hill for us.
Your nails are painted, nigga. Stop talking, like.
Yo, like what old boy just said, like, yeah, in the job, blah, blah, blah. But when I go home, like, yeah, I should be the breadwinner. I should be, you know what that shit is called? That shit is called membership without benefits. You're still expected to be the man that men were in the 20s and the 40s and the 50s, but you gotta fucking hand off your power to the woman while you simultaneously be the thing that got you power in the first place. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep. Bullshit. Yep.
55 years and are way emotional than some of these women out here now that are taking charge. So I think that's
I agree with you. I agree with you. They are, but they notice.
And I don't think it hurts the relationship either.
And if you notice, isn't it weird that nowadays they're talking about all these single, sexless men and all these guys having issues? Why do you think that is?
They're becoming more emotional than ever.
Exactly.
I think real quick. Shout out to 762 Ghosts for the cash app, man. I appreciate that, brother.
All right, shout out to him. Here we go.
Oh, no, they're not
putting up.
I am not a sexless single guy.
No, I'm not saying you.
No, I'm just saying this. But
no one said you were.
My girlfriend is an emotional rock for me.
Definitely.
I'm sorry, but I gotta strongly disagree.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
My girl. Look, I don't care what you guys are saying. My girlfriend. My girlfriend keeps me grounded. Okay.
Yo, crazy. Silly sass shit.
That nigga's sassy, bro.
Real
nigga. Nigga, sassy motherfucker, man.
So when he having a rough day, he go to his girl and bend her ear every goddamn day.
Yep. Come
on, you can't, gentlemen. You cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
Women will not respect you. See, this is what God. This is the problem with God. Let me say this, and I'll pass it back to you guys. A woman can be in a relationship with you and not respect you, but it doesn't mean that she is going to blatantly be disrespectful. But she can still not fucking respect you.
Right. Oh, you know when the shit hit the fan. When the shit hit the fan is when you find out. Like, but this dude right here, you know he sat. Look at his shoes, bro. I don't even know what those are right there. Like, and then with the shirt and the like his mannerisms, like his whole energy is just super fucking feminine, bro.
Next to the guy with the tight pants, next to the guy with the dress, next to the guy who has his hands between his legs.
All these dudes are heteroflexible, bro. Something's wrong with all these motherfuckers.
Nigga said heteroflexible.
Like, the only person that's sitting like a dude is Lucario. Like,
only one.
But you notice he running, he's smack in the middle. He's
Hey, angry man, do you see the nigga with the leopard dress on, nigga?
Man, you and the Rastafarian fur trader look like y'all locking knees and shit. Nigga, what's going on with that, dog? You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting
They had us close. They had us too close.
Hey, nigga, hold on. Lucario, is your knee touching his right now, nigga?
Nah,
y'all playing knees? Nigga, I don't know, nigga. Nigga, is it just me, Lucario, blood? Keep it a bad, blood.
CGI. That ain't happening.
hey, yo, the dude with the dude. That's legit a dress he got on.
That's a legit address.
Yep, leopard, nigga, leopard. From TJ Maxx, nigga. What you know about that?
That had to sign me. That had me sign a waiver, nigga, for this nigga. I'm telling you, that had a motherfucking waiver for him for me, nigga. you come on here, nigga, and we're not have to pay for nothing for you violent act. Yeah, I'm gonna say something to the nigga like, man, come on, bro. You woke up and you turned around in the mirror with that on. Yeah, I mean, you turned around, looked at your back, and walked out.
That nigga look like Ichabod Shane, my nigga. Like,
there you go. No, I'm still bothered that he got his fucking jacket hanging off his shoulder. Like, I would have had to look at him and be like, hey, bro, you do know that females do that shit when they trying to get motherfuckers' attention. What's up with you? Whose attention you trying to get?
What is that? No, I don't give a fuck what you say, my nigga. They touching.
That's shallow depth of field. You got to. He's
It's an illusion.
My nigga, blood. Oh, my nigga.
I'm also a breadwinner right now. It wasn't always like that though. She's going through a time and she wants to actually do something for herself, and I totally support that. But when it comes to an emotional, whatever you just said, that analogy, look, I mean, I think that's the problem also with a lot of toxicity that goes on, because a lot of men have emotions, you don't know how to express it, and then it turns into this opposite toxicity. How do I know this? I used to be one of them.
Me too.
Lies, the lies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my fucking
when it's toxic, I tune out. I can't. I'm like, oh,
is that a teardrop?
Yo, his nuts ain't big enough to display no toxicity. He need to cut it out, man.
Oh my god, man, this is terrible, dog.
Bro, how Lakari, do you know how they found these guys? Where they got these motherfucking misses from?
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
They woke this nigga up right there on the corner. They woke that nigga up before they went in. You be a good guest for the show. Come on,
they was doing the show. That nigga was just standing outside. They just snatched him up because they needed an extra guy.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, the guy who faked. Come on,
hey, you come over here. Yeah, come over here. You, yeah, come on. See this bitch.
They're the ones that like have huge high divorce rates and things of that sort. And I think it's because they're just genuinely unhappy. Like, is your woman with you for your security, or did they actually like you as a person? And we're starting to see that, women want me at first, but I don't think it ends well, because after a while, like, they want you for your security. They don't want you for who you are.
Security are you providing?
He ain't fucking.
What are you talking about?
This time, nigga, I'll slap. I'm telling you, I'll dig right in his pocket, nigga. And that nigga will not.
You might not want to, dog. You never know what's in them pockets, nigga. You might not want to, dog. God damn.
That's time, nigga. I'm telling you right now, dog. That's time, nigga, right there. You just cut in line. It don't matter where you at, nigga. I'm here, nigga. I'm late for the movies, nigga. I'm here, nigga. Right in front of them, right before he's about to get his popcorn. You're next, sir. I just walk right in the front.
As a person and things of that sort. And that's why we see these millionaires and all these like really alpha males getting high divorce rates, because I think at first it starts off with like security.
Money doesn't make you alpha.
Yeah, I think so.
No, not at all, man.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm about to say you guys are king. That's why I came here.
A man can just be friends with an attractive woman.
Oh, I know, Lucario. You better stay still. Don't move. Don't move.
No.
Hey, you better leave the motherfucking room.
That nigga was like a savage. Nigga, no, nigga.
Nah.
Hey, that nigga faked this out because I seen her step forward for a quick second. That nigga turned all the way around.
At first I thought she said can't, so I was confused on what she said. I was like, what the fuck you talking about?
And look at this nigga right here in the blue. He checking for you, making sure you go. You go in the car, I'll go with you.
Let's see how many motherfuckers move.
Cat.
No technicalities, bro.
All the bitch ass niggas.
So I think it's all about, again, as we've been saying before, it's all about choices. I think if you find a woman attractive, it depends on, are you gonna choose to pursue her or not? But for some of us, like, if we're speaking from personal experience, I've met many attractive women, and that's not the only thing that I'm looking for. It's also about personality. So she can be a 10, but if it's like the personality is just someone who doesn't challenge me on a spiritual level, emotional level, someone who also is like emotionally unavailable, like then it doesn't really matter.
I have friends who like I was.
That's cap. See,
Yeah.
if it was an attractive chick he ended up being friends with, it's because he couldn't pull her.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep it a band, nigga. Nigga, the bitch don't have to be that attractive. I mean, to be honest with you, nigga, nigga, get late sometime. You be like, nigga, this bitch can give me some head. I'll at least get it. This bitch can suck my dick.
Look, let me say something to all the ladies in the motherfucking chat.
Hold it. Okay. Damn, that shit just disappeared. Whiskey to Don with the $5 super chat. He said, "Leopard dress is really Penguin's son from the next Batman movie."
Yeah, I was thinking the same shit.
he do look fucked up. let me say this about men and women being friends. Again, I don't believe that men and women can be platonic friends. Not at all. Now, if you already fucked her and y'all are cool,
we have to
or y'all making money together, or she got some friends that you fucking. She letting you bang on her, she letting you, or she telling you about her friend that want to fuck you running through her friend. Yeah, but just
I think if you fuck though, you can never be friends.
And she don't want to fuck you, just y'all hanging out and kicking it. Hell no.
No, I just think you can't be. If you fuck though, you can't be friends because that just means you just not fucking at the time.
Yeah,
that's all that means, my nigga.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
I think if you done smash the chick and now y'all done, cause like I think if the dude done already hit and it's like, then you can be friends because you're not pursuing that shit. But if you ain't smashed, there's too much possibility out there. There's too much unknown, like wondering what it would be like. You feel what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying I don't smash some, and all of a sudden you see that one she walk around with this little dress she got on or something. You like, should I go ahead and bless her right now with her? You know what I mean? Like that's why I don't like once it's a wrap, nigga. I'll never be in your life again. It better be about some money.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only way, and we not friends. We business associates.
All right, well there you got it.
Don't come in this office late, bitch. You know what I mean?
All right, here we go.
They're very attractive, but then at the same time, when I think about it, I wouldn't be able to stand like being alone in a room with them for like more than like 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
I can acknowledge if like certain female friends of mine are attractive, but doesn't mean I'm like sexually attracted to them. And it comes to a point where like I see them as like sisters or just such close friends that even like the thought of them naked like grosses me out because like I just don't see them that way. I see them as
this
Wait, what grosses the fuck?
The fuck did he just say?
This nigga's a
This
clown.
nigga.
bro.
The thought of them naked grosses him out. That's
This
crazy.
nigga. Because this nigga don't like women. This nigga be wearing their dresses. That's why he want to be friends with women so he can get fashion tips from the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. What the fuck going on?
This nigga's a clown, bro.
What the fuck, man?
very close, like almost like family in some cases and things of that sort. And sometimes like you grow up with certain women and like you see them as like a sister or you see them as a close friend, and you just grow up and you don't see her like that.
Fundamentally, what's natural and what is possible, I think, are two different things. Is it natural to not be attracted to a very attractive woman to you? I don't think so. But with a lot of intention with it, and your priorities are elsewhere, and you're very intentional with how you're showing up in that space, I think you can do it. And I think that was the question, if it can be done, not if it's natural or not.
Now the pipe hitter's probably gonna walk up in this bitch. Even Tonto is coming in this motherfucker. Tonto about to say something. Fuck, let's see. Yeah, Lakar, you should be laughing at these motherfuckers.
If I'm attracted to you, honestly, I'm trying to smash. You understand? We gotta have sex, and we have to be in some type of sexual situation, or I don't really want to, interact with you. On top of that, I don't believe in giving women non-sexual attention unless we're in a relationship. And the reason why is because I feel like non-sexual attention from a man towards a woman is very valuable. So I'm not just giving you that just to be friends. So I'm saying, like, I'm not just going to do that for you. And so what it is that if I'm going to do that for you, you have to be under my program, which means that we're in some sort of sexual relationship between me and you. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that.
I think that men and women can be friends. It's just not because the man wants to.
Most often, it's the man that's trying to sleep with a woman,
Right.
And he's trying to hang around long enough for her to slip up and make that.
Can you stop right there, Steve? Real quick? Right there. I don't think people understand the true meaning of friendship, because if you're just pretending to be a bitch's friend so you can fuck, that's not a real, genuine friendship.
Exactly.
It's not that. But go ahead.
But here's the thing, though, Zach. Here's the crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
So these dudes are saying the shit. This is why this annoys me. They're obviously saying the shit that they think women want to fucking hear, right? And the crazy thing about it is, okay, Lucario went up there and he said, "Yo, if the chick look good, I'm trying to smash," which is true, right? So I can't understand why they don't understand. Women don't hang around dudes unless they can get something out of the dude.
Facts.
It might not be sex, but it's something they're trying to get out of that dude. Like, they'll keep the dude around because he can fucking move some furniture or change some oil or something. Because that's what, like, for us, that's what what we want from them is sex. What they want from us usually is utility. Usually is money. Usually is do this or do that for me and shit. So every time a chick asks you, like, there's even chicks out here that's married that'll be volunteering their husband to fix other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? So like it's the same thing. It's just one is sex, the other is some sort of utility.
I agree with that. That's true.
All right, here we go.
At 100,
Exactly.
right? So can they? Yes, and that would have been the technicality. Like when I saw you moving, I'm like, but overall, most of the time, you're not going to see a man be friends with a very overweight woman. You're not going to see a man be friends with a very unattractive woman unless there's some kind of financial reward there. So by and largely, I don't buy guy friends, particularly with any girl I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, right.
I think when I think about it, like, and I had a technicality on the other side, because I'm like, yeah, part of me really believes that can happen. But then I go back to my experience in life and my friends, and it's really hard. I was running over there in my head, like, shut it down, but I was running all these scenarios from life experience of my friends who have said that, girls and guys, because it's not just guys, and it's never worked out that way. It just never is. And I think it's if you find a person can be an attractive person, and you not find that person attractive, and you be friends.
You have friendship and
attraction. That's my thing.
Yeah,
Part of a relationship is friendship and getting along, and then on top of it, you find that person attractive.
No way.
I just think it's a very rare thing. You know, yes, a person can be attracted to me, and you not find them attractive, and I can be friends with that person. But if I'm finding that, or if you're finding that person attractive, and you build a friendship, you connect, then you probably want to meet with them. That's like
I think they're missing a point. All it takes is one of the two people to be attracted to the other one. That's all it takes. And then the shit is all thrown off, and it's not a real friendship. All it takes is one. You would have to have both people who are literally not sexually attracted to each other. But the question is, can a man be friends with an attractive woman? And the answer is platonic friends? No. Because it's going to be fake friendship. You're going to be hanging around waiting for your turn.
The shit ain't gonna, it's not gonna happen. Like I've heard chicks on YouTube that are attractive that say, "Oh, I got plenty of platonic friends." And I'll be like, "Really?" I'll be like, "Okay, I'll tell you what, next chance you get, just call up one of your male friends and offer them buns and watch what he do.
And watch what happens.
Yeah, just lay naked on that bed and see what that nigga don't stroke out.
Or have that nigga come over and walk out with a motherfucking thong on with no shirt on and shit, and see what that nigga do, and see if that nigga don't try to get at you. It's all bullshit, fam. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, all bullshit.
Really, I don't think Adam and Micah say it doesn't exist, but to me, just again, in my experience in life and just knowing my friends and people, I don't know one that has worked out that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with like your own experiences. Obviously, if that's what you've seen or that's what you personally experienced, that like you yourself couldn't be in a friendship with a woman, like, again, that's your personal experience though. Whereas the question is like, can any man be in a regular friendship with a woman?
Like a real friendship, like they're actually really friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lion and a zebra type shit.
Yeah.
And he not want to sleep with her and find her attractive? No.
I think it's BS.
Because like at that point, like
fire, tell him, Lucario.
There you have it.
There you have it.
The dude in the blue suit is coming to his senses and be like, yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Right. Hey, exactly. All right, fellas, y'all be easy. I'm gonna be out, man. Shout out to the chat.
Catch up with you, fam, man. Yeah.
right. Y'all be
brother.
Also, we're also talking about like now we're talking about like what is an attractive woman, right? Are we talking about just looks? Because in this case, like there are people who like honestly don't like have sexual like desires for a woman who isn't like emotionally like.
I think it's, is she attracted to you?
Yeah.
I think that's like the basis of it. When you look at specific situations, so for some of these females that work for you, for example, if they're very attractive, do you feel, I would imagine you have the capacity to compartmentalize that?
Gift from God. Yeah, man. The second I sign their check, it's gone.
It's gone, right? So I think it's the same thing with friends as significant others as well. It's like I have the ability to compartmentalize it where it's like, all right, this attraction is just dissipates.
So is that the barrier that can make a man friends with an attractive woman? If there's that barrier of him being in a relationship, or are you working for them?
Well, first of all, we're not friends. You work for me.
Right.
You know, I care about you fully. You're part of the family, but you work for me. We're not personal friends. And me and you will not be in an atmosphere where we're alone.
Right. So when you go back to it, is it a thing where if you're both single, do we all think that you could be friends with an attractive woman? If we're both single.
Don't know.
Nope. I don't know.
No.
I don't
know.
A man
right,
should
so
not cry in front of his.
Oh my, hold up, whoa. Let's see who the fuck.
You better not, nigga.
They better not. Let's see. Here we go. Who the fuck gonna walk up and sit the fuck down?
I agree.
Man.
You should
It
never
ain't popular.
cry in front of your kids.
It's not gonna be
my
popular
nigga.
to say this,
bro.
But ideally, you're not gonna cry in front of your kids. They
Right,
cry to
right.
you. Is it fair? No. Is life fair? No. Is the dynamic between a man, a woman, a child fair? No.
Facts.
But personally, for me, I want to take that responsibility.
Why is Lakari the only one being in it? And he the guy following him, but he looked like he wait for you, Lakari. But y'all notice why Lakari the only one that they trying to explain themselves to? Y'all notice that?
You know why?
You know why, Angry Man, right?
You know why? 'Cause he the only one up there that's saying the shit they want to say.
Exactly.
All right, here we go.
Responsibility of being the one that's stronger than all of them. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that responsibility. I want that responsibility in my life. I want to feel like I was a hero to them in every way. And I don't think a man that cries in front of his family is not the hero. But ideally, I'm not going to be doing that.
Right. It's weird. I've never actually seen my dad cry till this day. Not even once. The
Not
kids is
once.
looking to their father for that strength. And so if they're seeing their dad cry, right, I feel like that creates fear in the situation the kid has with their father.
Yeah.
If you're crying in front of your kids, it's the same thing as crying in front of your girl. It's a bad representation of what you're supposed to be in that situation for them.
Now, I'll tell you when I do cry. Bro, when you see like one of those kids with Down syndrome get put in a high school basketball game, he starts nailing threes and Jim goes crazy, bro, I'll be crying my ass off. I'm so happy for the kid.
The fuck?
It's like happy. I'm like laughing. I'm like, but
Hey, 2 times I teared up is when Joe Montana rolled out to the right-hand side, threw that in the corner of the end zone, Dwight Clark.
The catch.
And then when Danny White got knocked out of the NFC Championship a year later by Dexter Manley, I would fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Other than
I
that,
ain't gonna lie, nigga. The last time I cried, nigga, I was tore my ACL, San Jose State versus La Tech. Nigga, I tore my knee out, and I knew I was a senior. It was second game of the year, nigga. I knew that was it for me, nigga. That shit took me, nigga, took a toll on me.
I gotta think about the shit.
That shit took a toll on me, nigga. And I was what, 20? I was 20.
I'm gonna tell you when I teared up. I ain't even gonna lie, and I'm not ashamed of it, right?
Yeah.
Remember in Endgame when Cap was getting ready to fight all of the motherfuckers by himself?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he heard his boy say, "Cap on your left."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I had
My
to
nigga,
hell
bro.
there. Yo, I was in the theater like, let's go.
Oh my nigga, bro.
yes, sir. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
other than that, man, no, not at all.
All right, now what? Oh, well, why? Here come the
all the
crime
soft
stage.
Hey, y'all do your thing, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all, man. I gotta run. All right, man.
Here come
All
all
right,
the tears and shit. Here they come. Here come all the tears.
Can the person who like has kids?
All right. I was gonna, but look, I have a father who I've never seen cry. So I get that. I was that man. Again, you have to understand my kids, my middle daughter, who I'm going to talk about, is 26 years old. Now, for some reason, out of all three of my children, that middle girl, from the time she turned 13 to 17, 18, we just butted heads, right? Okay. And the relationship wasn't going to where it should be going. And I want to be close to my kids. We sat down, she was about 20, maybe 19, 20 years old. We had a heart-to-heart about our feelings and how we really felt about each other, and I cried. And 7 years later, better relationship than we've ever had, because she saw a human part of me and not just me trying to be what you guys are talking about, which is a good thing too. You can count, my wife can count on one hand how many times she's seen me cry. I think my son had and my other daughter have it. But I'm going to tell you, for that enriching moment, and that's again just coming with years, of having those tears with her and talking about how important it was that our relationship worked, and then hearing her come back and saying she felt the same way and breaking through that, I'm the father, I'm going to be the strong one, made her break down and both of us be closer than we ever have been.
Can I ask you a question about that? Do you think that if you could have set her down earlier than the age that you did and just had a vulnerable conversation, that maybe it could have happened? Like it wouldn't have had to build all the way up to tears?
No.
She wouldn't have been able to hear it, or?
No, because what was going on, from my understanding of our relationship, is that, you know, young people, I'm very independent, my children are very independent. They don't want to be controlled in a certain way. And as a father, you still have to keep that control. She was only seeing that side. So she was only seeing this domineering person trying to squish what she thought that she wanted to be or who she wanted to be. And that wasn't it. I was just trying to play the father role. I saw my dad do it. Never a tear. He's that man.
Look,
you know?
Can you
and
pause it real quick? Can you pause it real quick? Because I'm
Yeah.
going to sound real cold and callous right now. I love my children, but I ain't trying to be their fucking friend.
No.
Okay, I'm running my household like the nigga in charge that I am. And if they take it, I got sensitive ass kids, and they do be, you know, getting all in their feelings, and I'll tell them to their face, look, I don't give a fuck how you feel. You're gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna make no excuses. You ain't gonna be crying about the shit. And if you feel like you don't want to talk to me, don't fucking talk. Don't talk to me. I'm cool. I'll text you every now and again and check on you and make sure you're straight. But other than that, I don't play that. Oh, they're upset with me. What can I do to make everything better again? No. Because I know I'm a righteous nigga. I know I'm not a malicious, mean-spirited nigga. I know I do the right things. So if you acting funny about it, I know you're just a sensitive, emotional motherfucker. That's not my fucking problem. But anyway, y'all got it, man.
All right, we go.
That man, and I took that on. I remember sitting my son down and telling him, boys don't cry. And I still to this day regret that. And I still talk to him. He's 24.
You better not cry, because if you cry, they're going to see you as a punk, straight up. All that fucking, hey, you better hold your goddamn tears and ride your little bike around the corner and cry your bitch ass out, but don't cry in front of your friend. They will attack. The world will attack weakness, guys. I'm sorry. I always tell the guys, fellas, if y'all want to cry, drive to the middle of the countryside and cry your little bitch ass out, then get back into the game. Don't let those motherfuckers see you cry. I'm telling y'all guys, women gonna tell you all the time, you know, show me some feelings. Show me that you really care. You like, okay, I'm gonna start crying on me. Just
famous last words. Go ahead and cry. Go ahead and cry if you want to. See what happens.
Bitch, shit. I'm gonna stop that shit.
I still talk to him about I was wrong, because I do not think that's the way we're supposed to live our lives. And I think that's why you go back to the statistic of how a lot of men are depressed. We're supposed to have emotions. We're human. Now, I don't believe every time you turn around, you should be in front of your children, ooh, and your wife, like, you know, I think that's a drastic thing. But I know dropping a tear as a father for me made a relationship and so much closer and so much better than it would have. I'm telling you.
Steve, can you pause it real quick? See, this is the problem that I got with that. Because he literally believes, because his bitch ass cried, that made everything better. What he failed to realize, maybe you had a conversation with her that needed to be had, and that was it.
Right.
You didn't need to cry, but because you cried and she cried, you felt like y'all bonded over tears and shit.
Oh my God! Why can't you bond over some nuts? Shit.
I know what that would have ever been.
You don't think you could have shown that vulnerability without tears?
Thank you.
My dad was capable of expressing emotion, not from the standpoint of being a whiny little baby. He held it down on my family. My parents are the happiest couple I've ever seen, still to this day. But my dad was able to, and still is able to, at funerals, be able to show emotion, during movies when he feels the emotion, be able to show up and do.
And now, anger man, like you said, but I'm just saying, look, even at a funeral, you put some sunglasses on and shit like that. You hold that
Yeah,
shit.
when my mother passed away, I had sunglasses on, bro.
Yeah.
I was hella emotional about that, but I had some sunglasses on.
You know what I do if it's somebody that's real close to me. I get that emotional shit out before I even go to the damn funeral.
Yes, get it out right. Your own time, man. You get out of your time. You got to be a rock. I mean, people are looking at you. They're gonna watch you and see how you are and move off of you.
Exactly.
Why? They were like,
Look. Al Bundy said he cried every day in the shoe store, but you know where he did it? He did it in the back where nobody.
There you go.
Exactly. Fuck yeah. Fuck
that.
yeah.
I'd never see him whining about like what you guys are saying, whining about just issues happening in his life, like at work and what he's doing. Never. He deals with that on his own. But he is showing up vulnerably when he is experiencing an emotion, not from a whiny baby place, but from a freeness that he has with it. And I even think like when I first went off to college, you know, he's tearing up too.
So I would just like to say, this is a field I specialize in. I'm a program manager for a nonprofit that focuses on mental health. And a lot of the times what we get in our clients are men that are coming in dealing with childhood trauma, these expectations and standards of trying to live up to the quote unquote masculine.
Can you pause it real quick? We live in a world where everything is mental health. Oh, my mama, she didn't go to none of my football games. I'm struggling. Everything is trauma. My thing is, you know, if you were molested or you were abused and you were beat as a kid and had arms and limbs broken, that's one thing. But just because you're mad because your mother didn't kiss you on the forehead enough or your father never went to any of your football games, everybody act like that shit is traumatic. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
And you know
it's
what?
not that goddamn serious.
You know what, Zach? I seen an interview with 50 Cent. You know what he said? He said depression is a luxury. He said it's a luxury that you can't afford. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you still got to go out and do what you got to do. You still got to make it happen and shit. And see, I think nowadays the reason why so many dudes will delve into that shit, some shit that they normally would have just shook off and kept it moving, is because there's so many people willing to listen to that shit today.
Yeah. No one listened to me at field day. Back in our day, guys, we had field like around this time in like elementary school, field day.
Towards the end of the school year, we had field day. Yep.
Yeah. You compete. So you only got the blue ribbon, red ribbon, white
DMV, baby.
DMV. And after that, you a fucking loser. You get there. There are only 3 ribbons they give out. So you gotta accept that shit, man. Ain't no crying and shit.
Ideal. So a lot of the times we have men coming in because they're still trying to seek approval in their 30s, or they're still trying to get that male validation, you know, in their 40s.
But they're not men. Why did when men don't seek validation? They validate their motherfuckers. What is this? What is this that we need the world to validate this bullshit, gentlemen? What the fuck is that?
You know what? You know what male validation is?
Fuck.
It's when you did something, you wanted something, or you did something right, and you look over and an old head look at you and he do like this.
You're not. Yeah, there
you go.
That's all the validation you need right there. Like that's it.
That's it.
And it goes back to making sure we understand the difference between regulating your emotions and suppressing them. I think that's why I said earlier, like, to be an alpha, you have to be balanced. You guys can be emotional as well. You guys can be vulnerable. It doesn't make you less than.
What am I supposed to do? Cry? Hold on, caller. What's up? Caller, hello.
Yeah, this guy's fucking whipped me the dominatrix of stupid ass beta shit. You're right, Steve.
All right, man.
Fuck these guys.
All right.
Angel looking magic motherfuckers and the magic cards with their
motherfucker always sound high and
shit. I don't like them either, dude. They're
all right, thank you. All right, thank you, Spagoli.
They call the male G-spot.
All right, thank you, Spagoli. All right, peace, man. Spagoli. That's Spagoli. He always calls it. Here we go, man.
It's like a woman being more assertive doesn't make her less than a woman. If you feel like you don't want to promote being emotional in front of your kids, you know, I've asked the question, does that kind of fall into toxic masculinity for your son? Well, first,
there's no such thing.
What the fuck thing is toxic masculinity?
I hate to bring that shit up. Anytime
I can't stand that shit. Hey, and let me just say this. showing disappointment or anger, that's an emotion. So I can be angry with my kids that got in trouble at school or something like that. I'm gonna show that emotion all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? So people act like emotions is just tied to simply just crying in front of motherfuckers. No, there's a range of emotions you can show, but still be a man about the shit.
How's it? What's toxic masculinity? I still don't understand what that shit is.
Yeah, I don't understand why they keep talking about that shit.
It's being a fucking dude. That's all the fuck it is.
Right. It's being a dude that don't give a fuck about people's feelings and shit. Like, hey, it's all about me, goddammit. I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
Hey,
they don't like when men think like that.
You want toxic man? Watch Larry David. Everybody keep telling him, watch out, Curb Your Enthusiasm. You'll see the most toxic masculine motherfucker.
Hey Steve, when he went to the wedding, they went on the trip and whatever. He pulled up and the dude was acting funny. He said, I know what this is. This is smarm. That's what it is. Larry David is that dude, man.
Crazy eye killer, man. Here we go. Crazy eye killer.
So I didn't say anything about not being vulnerable. Vulnerable is the word that I brought up. So I think being vulnerable is very important. I think physically crying in front of your kids is not ideal. This is not about an ego stroke or trying to be overly masculine. I think being vulnerable as a man is one of the strongest things a man can actually do. It's just that I don't think that crying, particularly sobbing, is going to be very healthy as the leader and the person that they're supposed to come to for that safety and that care.
But isn't real vulnerability then you're just not being honest, but like, yo, babe, sorry, I had this thing. I left and I cried. But now
Whoa, wait. Are you telling wait. Did he just say that he goes and stops his woman and say, baby, I left and cried?
Yeah, like why even talking about that shit? That's not
why you talking about that shit?
Bro, I don't think they understand what vulnerability really is, which is susceptible to physical or emotional attack or harm, right? So just physical attack. Like on all of our different panels, we have people that don't like our message that attack us.
Mm-hmm.
So part of being vulnerable is when you're honest and you're truthful and you're blunt about how you feel about shit and unapologetic. Okay, you're vulnerable just being honest because most people aren't. But the moment you're honest and you real and authentic, you're automatically open up for ridicule because most people lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people really understand what vulnerability means. They think vulnerability means, oh shit, I'm going to be hurt because I admitted something. Like, come on, man, what the fuck is going on here?
All right, here we go.
I'm here to be strong with you. That's real vulnerable.
I can't think of a scenario where I'd leave to cry.
Yeah.
See, I can.
But needing feels performative. I'm trying to show you how vulnerable I am. No, it's not.
Wait. Go ahead, LaCar. Listen, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm cutting off my dog, LaCar. Carl, get
Not necessarily showing. It's.
I think you can be very vulnerable without crying.
Yeah. People just express their sadness in different ways.
You can be, but I heard what you guys were saying earlier, and I agree with that. It's like, you don't want to be a
somebody call these motherfuckers a punk.
cry baby about things. We don't, right? But it's like to be at, for instance, if I'm at a funeral and this person meant something to tell me, no, can't do that, or I see something on television or a movie that moves me, like you can't do that. It's like kind of like a very weird thing, and I think you guys touched upon that.
There's just like a weird stigma behind like crying because it seems like we keep associating crying with weakness. And the issue is that like, again, there is a big difference between crying and sobbing. Yeah. So hysterically sobbing, like I think that should only do if you like, say you lost a loved one, like really close to you, like say like your significant other, say like horrible accident, like stuff like that, like there are obviously scenarios for that. For like regular crying, again, kind of like we all touched upon, that we're not saying that you have to cry every other day, but like,
yeah, I watch like tutors and shit like that. Kings don't even go to their own funerals. They have their own private funeral. The king is never allowed to show weakness in front of any fucking body.
Mm-hmm. Period. Yeah, he doesn't go. He waits until everybody leaves and then he goes to the
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Kings don't do that shit. Kings don't cry. They're a rock.
There are like cases where it's okay. It should be okay.
As kids, we look up to our dads to be able to. How do we react to certain scenarios? Do you feel that like, okay, like for instance, like my dad didn't cry. I don't think I've ever seen my dad cry. I've seen very bad, sad scenarios, straight face, and I feel like I developed that as like a kid. Like as I got older, like I have to keep this inside because that's how exactly just how I saw my dad do it. How would you basically like explain to your kids how they feel like they should let out their sadness? Should they keep, especially if you feel like you're not really expressing sad emotions in front of them?
I think probably the best thing I can do is like explain to you what my goal as a father is to explain them the truth of the world. Truly, hey, this is the truth of the world. This is how the world is. Here's some competencies and things you can do to set yourself up, because my ultimate goal for my children is to have choice. So I can have a son, he could be gay, he could cry. He could be straight, he could cry. Like I could have daughters that were dominant masculine. I don't care as long as they have choice. I personally, my preference and what I aspire to be and what I want to be and what I get to be is that strong man for my family.
We all kind of believe that like we have to be a hero for our kids, right? Especially when they're super young. And honestly, I agree. I think it's totally like you need to be a role model for your kids, you know, and you need to be a safe space, which I completely agree with. But things happen as they grow up, you know what I mean? Especially when they go towards their teen years, when they start being more in touch with their emotions, when they're actually like feeling a lot of different things and feeling.
No, again, your daughters are different than boys. I don't mind. Girls can cry all the fucking time. I have no problem with that. Boys should not cry. And again, there's passion. Again, if you're playing a football game and y'all are losing, you'll see the passion in them. Or it's a basketball game. It's like the championship or something like that. You can see that they're not crying because they're sad. It's the passion of the hard work that they did all fucking year long that led to this point, and they just realized they just wasn't good enough. I get that. But we're talking about people crying over a fucking woman. And then going back to her saying, I cried over you.
To me, and we see these rash of videos being posted on social media platforms where dudes is crying.
Exactly.
Come back to me. You broke my heart. You hurt me. And my thing is, I don't know why those guys think that that's the thing to do. I've never heard of a woman said, oh, look, he's showing how much he cares. He's embarrassing himself for me. I'm going to take him back now.
Right.
So she don't want that bitch of a nigga. She like, man, you embarrassed yourself. And now my friends and family saw you crying. Ain't no way I can fuck with you again. But anyway, man, that's
all right, we're almost done with this. Here we go. Last bit. Here we go.
The pressure of society and everything that's collapsing around them. Sometimes they don't just need like a hero. They need a father to like commune with, to like actually talk with.
Yes. That's it. That's it.
That way?
Oh, Lakari, what's your final take on this silly ass shit? All that shit. What shit?
You know, it was a fun, experience or whatever. But the thing is, what I noticed is when I was looking at the comments of this video, I was just like in shock that is this many people who are still like lost in the sauce. Like it's so interesting how so many people that don't want to adhere to like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're really offended and feel some type of way about real shit. So it's like, it's just funny how that happened. But other than that, you know what I mean? And they chopped up the video heavy because it was like at least 3 hours of footage, but they had to chop it down until about an hour. So, but they did a good job chopping it up. But it was a lot of other stuff in there that was pretty good that got on the cutting room floor and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I always said that masculinity has been watered down and diluted. You know what I'm saying? This is why guys can't fathom actually you being the motherfucker in charge of the woman, you leading the woman, you delegate responsibilities to her, and you running shit. They can't fathom that. Well, did you get her permission? Did you get her okay? Look, check this out real quick. When that shit happened with Chance the Rapper, when he was wherever he was at dancing with the bitch on the beach, right? I literally saw dudes say, "I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as he talked to his wife first and got the okay to go." Right? I'm like, what? Got the okay to go, nigga? What? But that's the type of shit. That's how guys think. Like, I need her blessing. I need her permission to do something that I want to do.
Right. Terrible.
Well, yeah, real quick, guys. Any of y'all out there, if y'all want to call in real quick and give y'all opinions and thoughts or anything, y'all call in real quick. You got Angry with myself, K-Zag, and Lucario.
I'm gonna head out, so you guys can.
Yes, real quick. Yes, I guess we wrap it up then. Yeah, but Angry Man, we appreciate you dropping in, man. Why don't you, Beano Nation, tell them about how they can get at you, man.
Word, y'all just hit me up on YouTube. Just look up The Angry Man. I should come up, or check me out over on Locals at BinoNation.locals.com.
All right. Hey, Angry Man, anytime, man. We do appreciate you, man. We love what
Appreciate
you
you,
do, man.
fam.
You're the best. We got respect for you, brother. So we holler back. All right, so guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Zach, anything you want to say before we wrap this up, brother?
No, I just want to let them know manhood is a skill set. Fuck with your boy. Real Game No Theory. Fuck with your boy. Also in Vegas, Labor Day weekend, we gonna be out there strong. Get your tickets. I know you niggas got your income tax return. Stop buying Jordans and weed and rims and get out there to Vegas.
All right, man. We appreciate all you guys, man. We holler back at y'all later. We